I always catch the end of that. Shit, I didn't even have my script up. Oh no. Oh, I'm all screwed
We
up.
should have asked you, are you ready?
No, yeah, there we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Roll for Broke. My name is Adam, and I will be our dungeon master for session number 26 of insert funny and/or witty name here. Shit. Maybe I didn't.
And a sorta.
Maybe I didn't finish writing my stuff for today. Joining us tonight is our lovely cast of characters slash players. We have Brandon, who plays the gunslinger fighter Sir Varric.
Hello there.
We have Chris, who plays the lore bard Tyrion.
Yellow.
Jean-Luc is playing our wild magic sorcerer Sen.
Man, look at those names. They're in the wrong spot, you know.
Will, who plays the blade singing wizard Vasil.
Hello.
And finally, Phoenix, who is playing the life cleric Nynaeves.
I do believe this stench has scratched my throat.
I'll go and get these names in the right place, except they're not moving. How come they aren't moving? Yes. There we go. Oh my gosh, they are not all in the right place. 1 second, almost done. Gotta change your background color. Don't do that. Let's see. Yes, I can't. Do you guys know how to change the background color of? Oh well.
What?
Because Vasil's white on cream, and it's very.
I don't know. On my end, it's like a dark olive green. So, like, looking at myself on stream is just surreal.
Well, that's why you should turn your camera on, then we don't have to worry about it.
No!
I'm just fucking with you. Don't. It's fine.
I'll turn it on now so I can screw up all of the names.
Oh no!
You do it. Do it.
You fell into my trap. Or no, you activated my trap card. There we go. Okay, so before we hop into the recap, oh no, did I even finish my script? With the formalities out of the way, let's get started with the high-level recaps. There we go. I should just finish reading my script. Last session, our characters traveled to Verdon's Hollow, a small town that seems to have had all its inhabitants kidnapped by the pirate king Habig that the group has been tracking. Upon arrival, they found a group of traders that were ambushed by a group of gnolls while coming to the town to trade. Moments after speaking with them, you guys were ambushed by these gnolls that attacked on some rickety skyboards, who were handily defeated. Handily, I guess we'll say. And after you guys were looking around at the town a little bit, you found a community center that had been turned into a gnoll den filled with some town valuables and different carcasses of animals and such. Not really many, or not any humanoid carcasses there, except for one part of an arm that was part of the I went off script and now I'm all fucked up. The belongings of a crew member of Habig's, who was wearing a badge with a compass, or the shape of a compass with a gnoll eye in the middle, or not gnoll, gosh,
It was leather jacket.
Yes, the black bomber jacket. Yeah, with the badge.
Goblin
Anyway. I slept for like 4 hours today, and I never sleep in the middle of the day. I'm all messed up, so apologies. Um, so in those belongings, you also found a bag of casino chips from a bunch of different gambling dens, which I think Tyrion recognized one of them.
That would
Afterwards,
be. Oh, my bad.
no, it was the Iron Dice is the one that you recognize. Anyway, searching Firth mechanics, which is kind of what you guys were here to figure out, you find that the entire shop has been cleaned out of anything that wasn't bolted down, which was at odds with the rest of the town being ransacked. After making some plans to talk to a hermit who lives outside of the town, you guys were attacked by a tall and imposing gnoll riding on the back of a decomposing and undead sky shark as it flew into the town. That is kind of where we stopped the session. So before I read the intro to this combat, as we jump right into it, are there any questions that you guys have?
Was the gnoll undead as well, or just the shark? Or do we not know yet?
He's a bit far away for you to make any real definitive observations.
Okay.
How far?
Well, let's bring up Steam. I think I would have it at my fingertips with how many times we've seen it lately.
Benson the Shark, I like the name of that.
Sorry, the name of what?
Chat with Benson the Shark. I like that name.
Oh, can the shark be named Benson? Okay, sure. Benson, the flying undead and decomposing shark.
Is the Null's name Hedges? Benson and Hedges?
I don't know what that is.
No one. We got someone who knows what that is. Hey.
Slow clap.
Okay, so we've got, let's see. Let's unhide these guys so you can see them. There we go. You guys can see those things. Bit. Man, eventually we'll have like a cameraman person that will like be directing our stuff. So streaming to tens of
We
thousands.
will?
Oh yeah, of course, guys. This is just the beginning. You know, our 6 viewers is, well, 5 if you exclude me, but
4.
well, and the rest of you guys who were probably logged in. Anyway, right. So any other questions before we fight Benson and Hedges? Hold on, let me update their names because Benson. Still don't know who Hedges is, but that's okay.
Oh, that's much worse than I thought it would look.
What the
The
undead shark?
sky shark.
Oh, I'll post art afterwards because I have all the art for them too. And oh wait, no, hold on. I think I have a better way of doing this. I don't know if this is, no, that's probably not going to work. No, go away. Hold on. There we go. Much better. Show players. Is that a better picture?
Oh goodness.
Oh dear.
That is
That's something.
that
That's
that that's
And
one
then
of the
I guess while we're at it, I can show. Let's see.
I feel less bad about having to kill it now.
We've got the Knoll caster from before.
If there was ever a person to be described as scrunkly, that's him.
We have our. Let's see. This shows up correctly. It does. We have our hammer dude, which Tyrion is intimately familiar with.
Woo.
And we have, let's see. Oh, we have our other dude. Because the art is so cool, I like sharing it. We have our ranged dudes who was shooting more zap guns than short bows. And then I guess lastly we have the guy that's attacking you all.
Oh, he's a big boy.
Hedges. Yeah, fun stuff.
That art is pretty solid though.
Yeah, thank you.
That is cool.
Thank you, Arcane Minis, the Patreon that I subscribe to and help build their content every month. They do a lot of cool custom art for every single NPC and important character that they put out. So I happen to poach a lot of the NPC stat blocks and enemy stat blocks from one of their adventures. So I happen to have a lot of art. Check them out, ArcaneMinis.com. Or not. I'm not going to. Okay, so any other questions before we finally jump into combat?
All good.
Are you gonna ask us that anymore? That's my last question.
Am I going to ask for any more things before we start again?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to prevent us from
so.
actually starting, because if I keep asking, we'll never start. So,
I think we're good, man.
okay. You all feel a strong wind blowing through the city center, and the smell of rotting flesh assaults you, causing you to grab at your nose to try and block it. The eyes of the panicked merchants dart here and there, looking for the source of the smell. Within a moment, a hollow-sounding roar fills the air as a half-decayed sky shark flies over the center building, moving into the village. It angles down, which allows you to see on its back where an abnormally large and imposing gnoll sits upon a throne bolted into the undead creature's bone. The gnoll looks down at you all as it stands, pulling a large sword out of the flesh of the beast and letting out a sickening cackle as it glides in your direction. We have initiatives rolled last week, and let's go ahead and hit begin combat. Dun dun dun. Vasil, you are up first. Let me unpause this game. And actually, before we start, we're kind of just where the combat ended 2 sessions ago. So I think you guys were out talking to the merchants again, talking about the hermit. So you guys were kind of around there, but if you guys want to place yourselves where you would have been during that conversation before we get started.
Okie dokie. And places, please.
Trying to
You're
remember
taking
what I.
such a nice break on sitting on the stairs.
You love those stairs, don't you? It's quite comfy.
I mean,
Well,
that's
I
where he
find myself
almost
more
died.
in tune with the ground these days, but well,
Are y'all able to
Birthday
see my little measuring tool?
Yes.
Can someone please zoom in and tell me what that says? Because I can't read that.
120.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, we good?
Yep.
Let's remove the. What's it called? The spiritual weapon, because I don't think that lasts for like an hour and a half, or however long we were searching the town. Okay, Vasil, you are up first.
Okay. uh, we're gonna lead off with a dash. Move that first 30. Get to second 30 there in a roundabout sort of way. How far is this guy? 60 feet. Just check the range on something real quick. Oh, lovely. All right. So we're gonna heave out a very like chunky looking barrel of sorts. In the center is kind of this glowing orangey red sphere with a lot of poke holes kind of poking out through it. It's a largely steel construction. And we're going to use the meteor cannon. Expend a charge on that. And I will need the shark and the rider to make a DC 12 dex save.
We'll do that dice for him. That dice for him. Let's see here. The sky shark fails, but the rider succeeds.
Okay, so shark's gonna be taking 3 bludgeoning and 7 fire damage. The rider is going to be taking 1 bludgeoning and 3 fire damage.
Okay, and what does your shot look like?
There's a second where there's just this build up, this. I only like picked up half of that. Thanks, Discord. But yes, just this vooming up to life, and before there's a very loud pow of this chunk of molten rock being thrown toward this pairing, this shark and its rider. Or yeah,
Yeah, and you see like that chunk just get solidified into the one of the gaping holes that are already in this decaying shark as it explodes part of it out the side, and you see the knoll kind of hop very nimbly to the other side of the the sky shark, missing most of it, but still taking a little bit of shrapnel. And he seems
oh,
unperturbed.
wait. I retract what that did. That was 2 actions. I goofed. I should not have fired. My bad. I used a full action to dash.
Oh, wah, wah. Okay.
My bad. Yeah, I forgot.
So here's what really happened.
So here's what really happened. Vasil just run really, really fast, and that's it.
And that's what I would have done if
He's getting the thing ready. It's still in that stage.
as you're thinking that as you're running over in that direction. Okay, thank you.
He's mentally picturing it. He's getting himself psyched up.
Thank you,
That's the turn.
Vasil, as the rest of you kind of hear that whirring up, getting ready for him to attack Sen. And then Varric, you're next.
Nice.
Oh, you guys can see the thing. I don't need to tell you.
Would it be 20? Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and measure out 30. She's going to move 30 feet upward. And she's going to prepare a firebolt for when the would she be able to see the cobalt rider, or would it be unable to be seen because of the shark?
Oh, you can definitely see both of them.
If she wants to ready a firebolt to hit the rider, but if she can't, then it'll be for the shark.
Yeah, there's no cover for either of them. So if you wanted to hit the rider, you can certainly wait for that.
She's going to ready a firebolt for the cobalt if it gets closer.
Okay, for the knoll, yeah. It'd be pretty big for a cobalt.
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Varric. Varric.
Yes.
I'll get it right eventually. I'll have you know that I am Sir Varric of Port Borealis.
Alright, so Varric is going to kind of assess the situation. He's going to take his pentagram, both hands, and really focus. So he's going to aim his pentagram at the rider, and he's going to close one of his.
Ooh.
Oh, hello?
There you
Hello.
go.
Oh my
Eh,
gosh. That is really strange. I have no idea what just happened. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure everything's still working here. Okay, camera's working. Audio's working. The stream working. I can't tell. Anybody in chat? Tell me. Oh, it says unstable. Poor network connection detected. Imagine that.
unstable. I knew that already. Okay, pal.
Show you unstable. Kids are probably outside, like, what the hell is going on in there? Maybe someone turned on LimeWire. Maybe that's what happened. You guys, I don't think the stream is working. Can you guys hear me okay? No?
Yeah.
Yeah. No
Oh.
problem.
Yep.
That was like severely
Yeah.
delayed.
Yeah, we can hear
Can you
you.
hear us?
Oh,
Hello?
You can't hear. We can hear you.
Hello?
You can't hear us.
I can now, but it. Oh my gosh.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
You get
Askew the shot. Or attacks from.
Look,
These
Alan's
two.
back.
Okay, how's that? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah. Can you hear us?
I can now. Oh my god, it's not delayed.
All right.
Hey.
Okay.
The twist screen shows that you're trying to get into Sordane.
I like your idea, Phoenix. That's a good idea. Although I might, just because I've got the range, I'm gonna try to use, I think, like this sort of like stairway.
So where do you want this shark?
Wherever you don't get eaten from it by,
Well, that's fair, but you know.
or eaten, you know what I meant.
Okay. The camera's back online. Cool. This is back
Nice
online.
camera action.
That's back online. Let's see what the stream looks like. There was a network error. Please try again. Oh, thanks, Stream Manager. Aha! Okay. It looks back. If someone
They
in the
have the
chat
long
could,
password for Mr. Camera.
All right. What's the last thing you heard?
I asked you to what you were doing.
All right. So
Sorry.
it's all right. Vark's gonna take his pentagram, steady his shot, close one eye. I rolled a 16 plus 10, so 26 to hit, and I'm going to expend one of my grit shots or grip points to try to force the rider back 15 feet. So it's 7 points of piercing damage, and he needs to make a DC 16 strength save.
Okay.
Grip points.
Okay, let's take the damage, see if you knock him off. That would be unfortunate if he fails this. What do you say, DC 16?
16.
Ooh, good thing strength isn't strong. Oh, 17 plus 7. He is holding firm.
I'm gonna take my second attack.
Okay. As you see
Not doing sharpshooter.
you see that shot just hits him, and he just kind of stands firm as it ricochets off, leaving a gouge in his armor.
That's a 29 to hit.
29 hits.
And that's going to be... That is 15 piercing damage, and I'm going to expend another grit shot. Hold on, wait. It doesn't say once per turn. Yeah, so I can use it more than once per turn. Yeah, so I'm gonna use another grit shot. Another DC 16 strength save to try to knock him 15 feet back.
Another 17! 24. He stays.
All right.
I was a little worried.
So after focusing on those two shots and not being able to just not quite land it just right, take cover! He's going to kind of like run and slide. Oop. If I picked the right thing. Run and slide down these stairs to kind of give himself a little bit of cover.
Okie doke.
And that's going to be it for Varric.
Okay, Naiades. And Tyrion, you're on deck.
Yep. Let's see. She's gonna step forward a little bit. And let's see. Let's see. Sorry, just measuring stuff. Right, I am going to cast Bless on Tyrion, Sen, and myself. I think, yeah, Varric is just out of reach.
And you can move before you cast it. Oh, I guess they're a little distant from me. Never mind. I'll shut up.
Yeah, so that's why I stepped forward, because Sen was a bit out of reach. So I'm going to cast Bless on Sen, Tyrion, and myself.
Okay, you guys all feel the warm and fuzzies that are coming from
Like the warm and
Naiades.
fuzzies. And then, oh no,
Ooh,
momento.
tingly.
Like a nice hot chocolate on a cold day.
And I'm going to cast, for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Vasile.
That's a concentration spell.
No, it just says Aberration. Oh, it is a concentration spell.
It's also a
Okay.
leveled spell, so you can't have the 2 leveled spells at a turn.
Oh, can I not?
Yeah.
Okay.
The thought's
Right.
appreciated, though.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Where was it?
Stupid
Another
rules. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon then.
It's
You
still
cast
a
Bless.
it's a leveled spell, so I don't think you have a bonus action cantrip, so you might be out of luck.
Oh.
Or unless you had a bonus action, what do you call the cleric things?
Cantrip.
me check.
No, the
Okay, I
special
thought I had it
abilities,
all
doesn't matter.
sus.
Channel divinity.
Channel divinity. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I was blanking.
No, I'm just gonna hold fire then.
Okay.
It is true, I don't know how to play my class.
That's okay. That's why we play, so we get better at it. Tyrion. You're up.
Alrighty.
Or Benson and Hedges.
Using the tiny dragon wings stitched into his back. They start glowing up, and he runs up the stairs, jumps, and begins to fly.
Okay.
And we've got 50 feet of movement left. We're going to take Ruder.
How are you
What?
flying again?
Right
I'm not denying the fact that you can fly. Just
He has the fly spell.
okay. So
He's
you cast
casting it.
fly. Got it.
Yes.
Magic.
I get it.
Magic.
The words "I cast fly."
I was busting your balls, man.
Well, you know, it's a... Okay. Oh, this map is huge. I'm sorry. I'm trying to... We are going to move all the way over here. Except not. Because I forgot. I gotta go see Sen for a second. So we're over in... Hey, buddy. And then...
Flying
yeah,
high
that's gonna
five.
be the turn, because... yeah. Bonus actions are not gonna be a thing currently.
Give each other a cheeky thumbs up.
I got an idea! And then that's the turn.
Okay, so we have the shark who's going to fly. I guess how far is he going to get? He's going to get to about there as he drags along. I shouldn't say drags along. As he brings along his rider.
Who gets hit by a firebolt?
Who gets hit by a firebolt? Go ahead and roll your firebolt.
Basil's just
And
cursing as he watches the
Alright.
shark drift by past him. He's like,
Alright, so that's a 24 to hit.
24 hits. To the rider. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm just making sure I'm using the correct dice right now. You know which dice I'm
2d10.
talking about.
Oh, your fancy dice.
Yes. Alright, that is 12 fire damage.
Fire damage. Okay. Looks like he's taken a few shots from you guys already, but he does not look all that hurt. But still, he's got a scorch mark and some bullet holes in him already. And as the shark gets close enough, you guys see the large knoll on the back of this shark jump off with a spectacular arc as he lands right in the center of these stairs, right in the midst of all where his dead knoll brethren. And as he lands, you guys see this sparking purple energy ricochet out from where he landed, and it spreads to all of the bodies of these gnolls, and you see them start to twitch and writhe as they slowly stand back up. So let's add a couple of these guys to the combat.
So how are they getting back up though? Is it like magic? Is it just like
I don't. You want to ask him?
Necromancy.
no? I think it's I'm just curious, how are they getting up right now? Is it just like he reanimated the dead, or
They
what does
are-
it appear like?
They are 100% still dead, but they are up and walking around. Now, I would remind you guys that the scent of undeath was very heavily prevalent in this area. But you do notice that it was only the ones that around him came. There's still one that was face down over by the carriage that did not read. So let's see, he jumped off, he did that, and I think that's going to be it for him. Yep, that's going to be it for him. Easy peasy turn. Vasile, top of the round, you're up.
Yet. Let me see. Oh, okay. So that's yeah. All right. So, seeing that the shark has flown the coop, we're gonna start circling our way back around. Just all the while, just murmuring shit, 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 shit. And we're gonna fire off that round for the meteor cannon centered about here-ish on that little bit that's sticking up out of the fence.
Okay. Are you trying to get an AoE to hit both of them? Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Oh, shit.
same thing. Let's go ahead and roll some. You see DC 12 Dex?
Yeah, I'm gonna need Naiades and Tyr to make the same.
What am I making? Sorry.
Wait,
The
how?
dex save.
How big is this blast?
It is
That
a
was my question.
20-foot radius.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's pretty big.
It's a little
I mean, I'm
big.
20 feet in the air. Does that count as getting out of the radius?
No, because the shark is also in the air.
Well, how far in the air is the shark?
Oh, you know what? You know
You
what?
don't have the elevation on. Sorry,
Yeah, I
I'm
could
just
just
ripping
shoot
on
the
you.
shark. Yeah, we're just gonna shoot the shark, and that should catch the big boy, right?
I mean, and Tyrion, who's next
So
to the
we
shark.
still we still doing the saving dex there.
What kind of saving
no,
throw is it?
screw it. We're gonna scrap that idea.
I was gonna say I'm
So,
both blessed and have advantage. Well, no, never mind. I don't have
Hashtag
advantage
blessed.
yet. My bad.
Seeing that
running
this would
stuff
lead to be a terrible idea, we're gonna, stow the meteor cannon. It's still charged, so it's warmed up and ready to go. And instead, we're gonna try and catch Tasha's caustic brew on the shark. Oh, he's just out of reach. Yeah, just the shark then. 'Cause he's just
Okay. Remind me what it does.
I'm gonna need the shark to make a dexterity saving throw. This time DC 16.
Dexterity saving throw.
Shit, the plan's falling apart. No.
Yeah, he's got a -2, so let's go with 11. That does not
Okay.
pass.
At the start of his turn, he's gonna be taking 6d4 acid damage. We upcast that to 3rd level.
Okay. So he doesn't take any damage now?
Correct.
Okay. Fun stuff. As you splatter this huge undead shark with this bubbling green concoction. I assume it's green.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no, it's not.
Oh,
It is black. It is a blackish,
awesome.
like gray, cold gray black. It's frothy and still somehow viscous.
So if the stench of this undead shark could get any worse, it
just did.
It just did.
That's gonna be the turn.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your 64 right now. so we can get
Gotcha.
ahead of the damage. Sen, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of meta magic quicken spell. So I'm going to cast Firebolt at the same target I did earlier.
Okay.
So let's see here. Oh yeah, Bless. I can't forget about Bless. That's a 17 hit.
Ooh. 17 does not, as he deflects it with the shield that he has at his side.
So that was my bonus action. I'm going to actually use my action, and I'm going to cast Haste on the over here on Tyrion.
Best.
Okay. You are blessed and hasted.
And because that was a spell slot, you want me to roll for wild magic?
Sure. Yes.
Alright, that's a 14.
14. No wild magic today. You push that feeling down as you start to feel it tickling at the edges of your psyche.
And going to go ahead and move 20 feet down here. And that'll be it.
Okay, Varric. What do you got?
All right. Couple questions. So,
Yes.
with the angle I'm at toward the rider, if I tried to do my that knockback shot, would I be able to knock him back into the water, but not onto the ledge, but into underneath the ledge, into the water, on the ground?
He
fails.
would. If he fails, he would try and grab on. He wouldn't just go over. He would have a chance to stay on. But if he fails both of those checks, I would say so. Yeah.
All right, cool. So Varg's going to rest his arm on top of the railing and take another shot. Spend another grip point. Oop, nope. Sure I have the right dice. Almost rolled with a regular D20. Ew.
Oh, can't have that.
Nope. That is a 13 plus 10, so a 23 to hit.
3 hits.
And he needs to make a DC 16 strength save, and that's going to be 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay, come on. No whammy. Oh. 22 to save. He does not get pushed back.
So seeing that that's just not working out, Varric's going to stand up a bit more and, take his arm off of the rest. Oh, come on, you bastard! And take another shot. And this time, I'm going to use my grip point to do a dazing shot and try to hit him right in the eye.
See what you got.
Shit! 8 plus 10, 18?
I think that's his DC. That is his DC.
Were you blessed?
Am I blessed? I thought I wasn't in range.
No, he was just out of range, so it's just me, you, and Tyrion that were blessed.
But that is his
But,
AC, so you do hit.
Awesome! And he needs to make a... Hold on, I think it's a con save this time.
2 things that he's good at, strength and con.
Well, DC 16 con save, and he's going to take, and rolling good on damage, 13 points of piercing. There's all of my grip points.
Okay,
As the
and
pentagram has begun to glow just ever so slightly orange from being fired so rapidly.
he rolls a 21 on his con save. Sorry.
Gotcha.
So
Alright, so
he gets
seeing-
hit in the face, and you see him just his head jerk for a second, and then look at you with those deep.
Varric's
red
going,
eyes.
as soon as his eyes connect with Varric, he's going to look at him and mock give him a kiss. Like that, and then he's going to grab the ledge that's in front of him, slide his legs underneath so he can place his feet underneath this like ramp.
Yeah.
Or bridge and walk
Okay.
underneath it. So he's gonna 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And he's on the bottom side.
Okay.
Sorry, 30.
Yep, and you were like right at the top of the roof of the building that's underneath you. But yeah, you are upside down, giving the whole world a new perspective. Okay.
Is he still watching? Up? Is he still got his eyes on me?
Well, as soon as you jumped down and he lost sight of you, he didn't track you from where you were going.
Okay. That'll be it for Varric.
Okay. Naedes, you were the closest to this monstrous knoll that just dropped down. What you got?
I can see that.
Sure, it's not a problem.
Oh, no. Sure, he'll just look right past me.
I mean,
Am I able to
he
cast?
really just wanted to resurrect his dudes, but
Oh,
you just happen to be there.
Oh, yeah. Can I cast Guiding Bolt on him now?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, you won't be able to cast Spiritual Weapon as your bonus if you cast that leveled spell for Guiding Bolt.
No, that's fine. So, yeah. Do I do attack or down? Oh, I do attack, don't I, first? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a spell attack roll.
I take it just normal damage, or because she's a cleric, does she have any super duper things against the undead? Making it aware that she no longer has her channel divinity because she used it, the 2 that she had in the previous fight with the shaman dude.
So Guiding Bolt does radiant damage, right? So
Yeah,
if something
4d6.
if it was weak to that, then it would do extra damage, but
Okay.
you don't really know what this thing is weak to.
Yeah, I don't know, because I know radiant damage hurt that shade lamprey worm thing, but so we'll do normal attack. Never mind.
11, and you see like this giant kite shield that he has at his side. You know, as once Varric heads out of view, he turns toward the other threat in his direction, and your bolt just ricochets off of his giant kite shield as he prepares his great sword, which looks suspiciously held like a long sword to him, in front of you. Got anything else?
Other than,
Are you going
I
to stay
guess,
there
coming
next to
back
him?
why won't she move?
Oh, probably because my internet's fucked up.
You have the
again.
ruler selected?
Oh, okay. There we go.
Oh, lost connection.
Nope. Can you hear me? I think that's gone again.
Yeah, I got it.
Reestablish.
Oh,
You're good on Discord, but Foundry might be having issues.
I have no idea what's going on today. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, yep. Seems like everything reestablished. Good work now.
so I moved away.
Oh, he lost his friend. Okay. Tyrion. You're next. Oh, maybe there's a delay.
Feeling a bit speedy, he's going to fly 60 feet straight up into the air. And then, using his other action as he flies over top of the shark, He's going to cast vicious mockery at it. You smell like my ex-girlfriend. And it's going to need to make a my bad. Wisdom saving throw. Sorry. Look at beat a 15.
Wisdom saving throw. Does that work on things that can't speak? Let's see. Wisdom saving throw. This is gonna be easy.
Are you with us, Adam?
Yes. Maybe.
Yes.
There
Yes.
was like a solid 5 seconds to when I asked that and when you answered.
Oh well, I think there's a really bad delay going on right now.
Need to reset your router or something?
Maybe. Let me see if one of my
But since I'm doing
kids.
hashtag drive by, it's over here.
Or or somebody downloading something.
Right, that's what I'm looking at. Hashtag LimeWire
Yeah,
problems.
game patch or download will bugger up.
No, well, they're all in bed, so it's not
Streaming.
them.
Is your computer due for an update? Because that will also do it.
You're talking to someone who's been fixing computers for like 30 years of my life.
Well,
No,
is it?
I'm not. Sorry, I don't mean to sound like I'm teaching you to suck eggs or something. Sorry.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry that came off wrong. Yeah, no, I don't know what it is. Might be my wife. But it seems like it's okay now. Okay,
What
so
was that
he
wisdom save?
wisdom a -2 is his final total. So he does not succeed.
Okay. It does not need to understand me. I looked in the rules. So that's a whole 3 psychic damage.
3 psychic damage. Okay, and what does it do?
Oh, it's a cantrip. All it
Okay.
does is it gives him a headache.
If it could think, it would have a headache.
Oh, okay, my bad. 1d4. So and have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay.
And that's going to be the turn.
Well, it is his turn. So he's going to
Take his acid damage.
take his acid damage. Yep, go ahead and how much was it?
Yes. 16.
16 acid damage.
Yep.
As you guys see his skin, the pieces that were barely holding onto this thing slowly slough off in these just plops of bubbling, gurgling flesh as it drips off of the bones of this decaying shark.
The acid's starting to like burrow into its skin, muscle, and bone for as long
At
as
least
Wisdom
no
is
one's
concentrating
standing
on it.
under him.
Okay, so he is going to kind of spin around and he can't see you, Varric. So I guess he's gonna go over here and take a bite out of a seal.
What? Hello? What sharp teeth you have?
Okay, so he's going to. Ooh, he rolled pretty good.
Disadvantage?
Oh, disadvantage. Oh man. Thank you for reminding me. With disadvantage, he rolls a 16 to hit.
Blade Song is not active, so AC is at 17.
So he misses. Okay, so as this shark just sort of lumbers in your direction, you kind of just like matador out of the way as he misses you, and then
Olay.
his tail is going to sweep up behind him and try and hit you with that. Instead,
Oh, yes.
is this also a disadvantage? It doesn't matter if it's a disadvantage. He rolls a 2, so that's not going to hit.
It is
No.
not
Oh,
at
it should
disadvantage.
be.
It's only the first one that he makes.
Okay, so he does that. Oh, he has advantage on things that don't have all of their health. Do you have all your health, Vasile?
Let me check. Yes, we are at a comfortable 45 of 45 for now.
Okay,
For now.
so that's all that he does. Next, we have Big Boy Hedges.
Oh, did he miss his tail?
Yeah, he missed. He rolled a 2. Uh,
Oh.
so this lumbering, rotting, flesh just kind of whiffs over your head. He certainly is not very quick on the draw, we'll say.
Guess
He
he is not
relies
feeling so cocky about this one.
more on his girth, I guess. Maybe girth is the wrong word. Anyway, Big Boy Noel is next. He's going to kind of jump as he jumps over to Sen. And Sen, he's going to attack with his long sword at you first. Or really a nat 1? Okay. Well, I don't think an 8 is going to hit you.
Just barely.
As his sword just crashes into the ground next to you, leaving a gigantic dent. As you just very easily parry this. I guess parry is also the one, but he is now going to try and bash you with his shield. This large kind of spiked kite shield that he has at his side. Does a 14 hit?
Normally, yes, but I'm going to reaction shield.
Okay, so the
And because that's a
battle of
spell, am I
shields.
rolling? Or since that is a spell, should I roll or no?
Sure. I have to stop saying sure. Yes.
I'm going to ask you every single time.
Did you have anything thought up for like how shield looks for Sen?
Honestly, I have not thought that far ahead.
That's cool. I was just wondering.
But yeah, I got an 18 for the wild magic.
18. You start to feel it kind of overwhelm you a little bit, but you stay strong and it does not bubble up. Almost like this acid reflex that you just can barely keep down right now.
Have you accounted for the bless, Sen, and everything as well?
Less
Well,
for what?
so bless is on Sen's attacks.
Yeah. I'm just
So
making
this
sure.
is yeah. Thank you. And lastly, he is going to try and bite you, getting frustrated at his 2 attacks missing. Let's see. Bite. Does a oh wow, this guy's terrible. A 12 does not hit because of your shield. Well, it wouldn't have hit anyway. Okay, with its attacks done, I probably should have done that other. Oh well. That's gonna be his turn, and then as soon as he finishes his attacks, Sen, you're gonna see 3 crossbow bolts shoot in your direction from the carriage because you guys aren't here by yourselves. Hey, all 3 of them hit. Good job, guards. Okay. You see all 3 of these large, heavy crossbow bolts kind of stick into this dude. You can see him start to get a little angry in front of your face, Sen. But that's going to be their turn. And then we have the risen zombies, or the risen gnolls, I guess. You're going to see them. Guess we're going to go in your direction, Sen and Vasile. So these two are going to go over there. There. One's, I guess, going to squeeze in there. So the other. And this thing is a shadow of itself. Before this gnoll that's attacking you, Sen, was very quick on its feet, with the daggers and the guns. And you can see that all of that life is gone from this thing. And with its weapons at its side, it's just clawing at you with its undead claws. Does a 9 hit? Probably not.
I'm sorry, it doesn't hit.
That's okay. I forgive you. The other ones move in those other directions, so those are not close enough to attack. Top of the round. Or actually, sorry, not yet, because my big dude will use a legendary action. And as you can, right after it gets shot with the three bolts, you can see his eyes then start to go from this like deep red, almost blood red color, and you can see it start to go bloodshot with like these pink, sort of purple pink streaks in it. As you can see, blood start to pour from its ears, and he will take a couple more swipes at you with his shield, or with his sword and shield. Guess you're lucky that you had your shield still up until your next turn, right? Does a 18 hit and a 14 hit?
18 hits, 14 misses.
Hey. Long sword hitting through the shield. You take 11 slashing damage.
I rolled for my concentration, I keep it.
Okay. And you can see like the thing that he just did took a heavy toll on himself, as well as this blood starts to gush from his ears. Yeah, that's his turn. Vasile.
Okay. Well. Uh. Hmm. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna use that meteor cannon, kind of unsling it from around his back, and we're gonna take a shot at our two new zombie friends here. Need them to make that DC 12 dex save.
Okay. Looks like the stream is updating. Like it's sorry. DC 12 dex save?
12. Yep.
Just the new zombie friends?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah, those are not passing that. Nope, they both fail.
Okay, they're going to be taking 7 bludgeoning and 10 fire damage each.
Well, shit. Okay, well, they both get blown into different bits and pieces as they scatter along the ground. There wasn't very much health in those things, but
They didn't even fuck around, they just found out.
Somebody getting the mop.
They're already
Alright.
marked as dead, I guess.
Yeah,
I undeaded them, and now I have to re-dead them.
they're re-deadified. And with that, we're gonna
Oh, what about
stow the meteor
saving it?
cannon for now, and bonus action will start up our blade song.
Okay. As you guys all
That we are.
hear, I don't remember what your blade song sounds like.
It is copyrighted music that I'm not gonna play right now, but
The Russian national
is
anthem. Got
not quite.
it. That's fine.
I thought it
That's
was
fine.
in Rosethorn somewhere. Anyway, yes, it's a very surprisingly dainty and kind of like harpsichordy kind of music. As now he's taken a couple steps and getting himself poised for ballet of all things.
Not going to mess around with the shark. Got it. Okay,
Yes.
Sen. Are you staying there?
I had moved like 5 feet. That's it.
Okay, but still within melee of this
Yeah.
thing. Got it. Okay, Sen.
Yeah, he doesn't want to wander too far.
Well, I'm sort of in a bad situation. I only have one thing to do. I'm going to twin spell Shocking Grasp. If it hits them, no reaction, I can run away for free.
Okay. For both the zombie and the
Yeah, the
duper?
one right by.
Okay.
Alright, so
Double joy buzzer.
The imagery on that
Okay.
is awesome.
Yes.
What were you the god of again?
Alright, for the small guy, no, the big guy. I'm doing the big guy first. That's a 19 hit.
19 hits.
Thank you, bless.
Hashtag bless.
And then for the small guy, it's a 19 hit.
19 hits. Yep. Go ahead
And
and
they
roll your damage
both
for
will
each.
take how much electricity damage? Let's see here.
1.
Okay. Small guy will take, oof, bad rolls, 4 lightning damage.
Okay.
And now attack the big guy. Alright, so we got. Okay, that's better. 9 lightning damage.
9 lightning damage. Okay.
Then, let's see here. 30 feet. 30 feet away. I'm getting away. If it wants to show.
Yep, I see you move.
Trying to move.
I saw you move. But my
There
internet's
we
all
go.
messed up, so.
Alright, and then that will be it.
It. Okay. Servark.
And that's all.
I think my internet's getting messed up again.
Oh, did we lose him?
Oh,
Hold on.
Hey,
Are you
he's
with
back.
inside him?
I don't know.
Oh dear.
Am I?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a sec.
I'm sorry, my shocking touch did that.
It's okay. I had to take a second anyway. It was awesome.
And electrocuted the router box.
Okay, if you guys can hear
I
me,
thought it needed some more watch, you know.
let's take 5 minutes.
Naturally,
Let's take 5
if you
minutes.
stick more power into it, it should boost the signal, right? Okay.
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 Can you guys hear me?
I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're there.
Let's see if if that does it. Now that we've lost all of our viewers. Sorry, viewers.
That can't help technical, unfortunately.
We've been playing for how many years, and I don't know if we've ever had issues like this actually. So I guess it happens eventually.
I think there's only been like one other this much of an issue.
And then I threw the whole "hey, we're streaming at the same time" problems with it. Oh, did I lose everybody again?
No.
I'm just buffing on the Foundry at the minute.
Maybe I should try it and
There's
close
also
1,000
gray screen for
tabs.
me.
No gray screen
Oh.
for me.
No, you're still.
Pull my hair out today. Yeah, it's not working for the camera either. That's super frustrating. Okay, I see it coming up now. You guys can hear me okay again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
at the moment.
Yeah,
What?
your picture's even cleared up.
Everything looks green from my end.
Yeah, you don't have any lag on your video.
My stream thing says excellent connection. We'll see how long that stays up. Okay. Ugh.
There, one back.
Always on your turn, Bart.
Sorry about that. I had to take care of the dog.
I was when I use shocking touch, and that screwed up your internet. I'm sorry, Adam.
That must have been it. No more shocking touch.
Hmm.
No more with that awesome twin spell that prevents people from counterattacking you as you run away from them. No more of that.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so Vark.
Do we have Will back? Cool. All right. So hearing his battle buddy on the floor above, guess that's what I'll call it technically. That's it, Facile! Rain fire! As he's going to draw his freeze gun with his offhand as my free action, and bam, bam! Last shot in the chamber with the pentagram, and then freeze gun shot at Mr. Big Knoll. No sharpshooter on either.
Okay.
That's a 27 on pentagram and a 21 on freeze gun.
Both hit. Go ahead and roll
Alright,
your
that
damage.
is 2B. Just freeze gun. Crap. Sorry, thought I had that right there. Here's your damage. 1D. Oh, it's D10 too. Cool. So that's going to be, is it plus anything? So it's 4 cold damage on the big knoll, and his movement speed is reduced by 10 feet, and then 7 piercing damage. And as he's firing these shots, Vasile, you can hear Varric. Not sure you might have heard this before. He's got this almost like cackle, maniacal laughter. Like if you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, like when Rocket is going ham, that's Varric. And yeah, that'll be it.
Okay, and you can see the big guy moving a little sluggish as the freeze gun kind of leaves a layer of frost over him, and as Sen was running away, you could already see that he was a bit off balance a little bit from both the shocking grasp and whatever he did to himself, left him a little wonky. Thank you, Varric. Naeves, Tyrion, you're next.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame. And that would be a 2d8.
That's a
So-
dex save, right?
Yes,
Okay, on the zombie or on the big guy?
on the gnoll dude, the big gnoll dude. And
Hey, dex save. Let's see what we got. Ooh,
where
he rolled
am I?
a he rolled a
Here we go.
22 on his dex save. Sorry, 19 plus.
No, that's fine. I'm
At, go ahead.
sorry. Go ahead. If you were going to say something, over.
I was just going to describe the sacred flame missing, which I don't want to
Okay,
rub
yeah,
salt
go
in my
ahead.
wound. So go ahead. No,
No. Go ahead. I do it just I think a bonus action because the Sacred Flame was a cantrip.
Oh shoot! No, hold on. He rolls at a disadvantage. Hold on. 18 at disadvantage, so I think it still passes.
It still doesn't hit, does it? So
No. And like at the last second, you see him slowly lift up his shield. Like he looks a bit dazed and kind of off, much different than what he was just seconds before. And he gets his shield up at the last second. As the entire front of it is engulfed in this burst of radiant flame that kind of melts all the frost that was on it.
got a question. It doesn't really state, but can I do motivational speech?
It takes 10
within-
minutes.
Yeah, it's a longer.
Is it
longer
take
bit.
because it says like a minute and then it lasts for 1 hour? So I'm just like, so okay.
Sorry. I'm thinking
No, that's fine.
inspirational. No, I was thinking of something else. My apologies. What's motivational speech?
I'll put it in the thingy. Because this stuff's. Oh, it doesn't have the timer and stuff in there.
It should have a.
Casting time 1 minute.
Yeah.
Duration 1
Oops,
hour.
sorry, I didn't mean to move there.
Yeah, so it'll take a bit to get through your whole speech, and so while you're sitting there monologuing, everybody else is going to be like fighting over your monologue. So
Well, it'll be just like say, work together, we can do this. Blah blah. blah.
1 minute is 10 rounds of combat.
Never mind. Stop
Yeah.
that. Okay, sucking. Never mind. I can do spiritual weapon.
okay, I like the idea of Naedes like monologuing while everybody else is fighting. So,
You can
"Work-
do this. Go
You can do it,
team."
guys.
Put your weapons down.
She's going monologue while the big guy's going to run at her. Yeah, that's going to
Yeah,
totally
it's like,
work.
No, she's sitting there trying to parry while she's like, "Stop this! You're better than this." Yeah.
I want to help you.
Look at anime cutscene.
Sorry, what were you doing?
I was just going to do spiritual weapon. That's the only bonus action I've got that doesn't require
So,
brain juice.
spiritual weapon as you summon. I really got to get more spiritual weapons here. What does it look like?
It would look like two. Can it be two, or is it just one?
Just one.
Just one. It would be sort of a gladius, like that looked like it was dripping with water, like made of water but dripping, but as the water droplets fell, mist would be falling off of it.
Okay. So while I work on that animated thing, you'll have a spear for now, but it's blue at least. So as you summon your dripping gladius in front of this large gnoll, I assume you're attacking him with it.
Pardon, I didn't hear that bit.
I assume you're attacking him with the spiritual weapon as you summon it.
Oh, I can attack it. The summon doesn't take the action.
Yeah, it attacks as part of the summon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll attack with it.
Okay, I'll go ahead and roll an attack for it.
Oh, finally something above single digit. It was 16.
16 plus 8, so 24
Oh, yes,
to hit. You hit as the gladius apparating out of nowhere kind of takes this guy by surprise, and you can see he's already a bit dazed as this large sort of short sword / dagger jabs into his side. Go ahead and roll damage.
So she would sort of grip her hand and twist, sending the blade forward to the gnoll. Clasp her hand.
Okay. Leaving a nasty gouge through his chest. Looks like his armor, guys, is barely holding on there. He's got gunshots and he's got gunshots in him, and crossbow bolts, or heavy crossbow bolts. Okay. Anything else, 980s?
I'm gonna move back with Sen, just in case she's within touching range, in case I have to heal her. So.
Nope. Tyrion.
Alrighty. Given last turn's stuff, how high up in the air is that shark?
He is on level with Vasile right now, so he's kind of just hovering above the ground.
Alrighty. Take Tyrion. Fly on over here. Fly down a bit so I'm in range. 60. I wasn't done with you yet! Baba Gaboosh, we're going to cast Shatter on the shark. I'm going to need it to make a Constitution save.
Constitution save. Ooh.
15 is what he's looking past.
Well, he's okay with that, and he rolls a nat 20 too, so he saves. Sorry. How much damage did you take?
Half damage. Bad. So it'll take 8 thunder damage. Oh well.
And with
Because
that,
you're
you can...
hasted, don't you have another action? Just making sure.
I do. I was getting there. Gee.
But as your thunder damage hits, you can see part of some of those pieces of it that were easy to fall off are just shot off in all directions. So Vasile, you're kind of splattered with some of this undead, melting acidic flesh as it hits your face.
Sorry.
Just gives a big old thumbs up to Tyrion.
Then we're gonna 360 no scope the big Knoll guy. He turns around with his longbow and tries to shoot him.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Ooh, this is a good one. Let's see. Ooh. It's going to be 20 altogether.
20 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Righty. That's just my longbow, so.
Seriously, I was trying to find the graboids explosion, but I can't find it. Oh well.
Yeah, it's only 4 damage. I rolled minimum damage.
4 damage with your longbow?
Yeah. Oh well.
Well, this is now the fourth bolt, or the fourth arrow / bolt that's sticking out of this dude. So you're just adding fuel to that fire.
That'll be the turn.
Okay. The shark's turn again.
He's taking 15 acid damage.
Oh, that thing, it's still... Oh, gosh. Okay.
Yep. Concentration up to a minute.
Okay. How much damage did he take? Shit, that's
15.
15.
1-5.
Okay, as more and more of this rotten flesh just sloughs off of him into the pools underneath him, he seems to not really care. As let's see, that's a reaction. Let's do. He's gonna to go around you as he goes to get a better bite of you, but as he opens his mouth. Instead, he's going to exhale this rotting, decrepit cloud out of its mouth. And I need you and Tyrion Vasil and Tyrion to make a Constitution saving throw.
Why, mama? That one's cocked. Again. That was much worse. I should have stuck with the first one.
Dang! Absolute minimum with the bless and the roll. So yeah, fairly certain that a 4 fails.
4 fails. Yep. You take 10 poison damage, and you are poisoned.
It's a 9 for Vasil.
You also take 10 poison damage and are poisoned.
Make that concentration save. Okay, not bad. Still concentrating.
Still concentrating. Let's go. Still in the air.
And that's its action. Oh, I guess that's all it's doing. Oh man, he had something that I could have done before. Oh well. Okay, and Mr. Big Knoll, and you can see he's still got this sort of frost covering him, and as he takes a step forward, he almost like tips over where he looks severely dazed in addition to being slow. And actually, I don't think he has any speed. You reduced his speed by 10, was it?
Yep.
Okay, he's got 5 feet of movement. Shit. He's going to stumble in the direction of Sen and Naedes and not get kind of anywhere with that. And you're gonna... Wow, okay, what can he do? Okay, he'll pull out his heavy crossbow, I guess, and he'll take a shot at... He'll take a shot at you, Sen. Let's see, does... Oh, hey. Does a 21 hit?
Just barely.
Just barely. Okay, you take 7 piercing damage as his large heavy crossbow bolt hits your shoulder. Okay. And you see his after he takes a shot, you see him place his heavy paw on himself, and this sickly purple pink energy starts to radiate from where he touched. And you can see some of his wounds start to close up a little bit. Actually, a lot of his wounds start to heal up a bit.
Is there anything on that arrow that hits then? Like, was it just damage? No.
Nope, just a single heavy crossbow bolt. No. Okay, that's gonna be his turn. He probably shouldn't have done that thing he did, but he's a null. He doesn't give a fuck. As he's also gonna get shot by 3 more crossbow bolts from your mercenary buddies. Dang, all of them missed this time compared to all of them hitting last time. That's unfortunate. Those zombies are dead. This zombie's gonna run up to the crossbow guys. This zombie can only get 25 feet. Oh, it can get up to you, Naeves. Cool. So Naeves does a 18 hit.
Oh, just barely.
Just barely. That's okay. These guys are not all.
No.
Not all he rolled a 1 on his damage. You take 3 bludgeoning damage from his kind of weak, limp-wristed slam as it attacks you.
She's gonna have a bruise on her arm for her just trying to shield herself.
Like,
No.
one of the other dudes, the crossbow guys, are gonna. Oh, he's not gonna get hit with that attack. Okay. That is it. Some of his skills I did. Okay, Vasil, you're up.
Oh, Vasil's. He looks fine, but he feels terrible. He's really not appreciating this poisoning, as he's just hacking up a lung, and as he's doing so, the coughing builds louder, and more violent and hoarse, until he's like, there's like a faint dry heaving to it, and he unleashes a breath attack. I will need, I will need the shark to make a. Let me check what this is. DC 13 Dex save.
Dex, man. Why are you gonna do the shark dirty with the
It's like
Dex
the
save?
only saves that Vasil's got.
I'm just messing. He has a 6 Dex, by the way, and he rolls a
Oh.
9. So no.
Okay. So he'll be taking 17 acid damage.
17 acid. Okay.
Yeah.
As if he needed more acid damage, man. This guy's almost just bones left.
Let's see, that's his action, and nothing else I can do with a bonus. I think. Nothing that I have spell slots for. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna stay planted right here. Vasil's got the shark's attention, and that's all that matters to him.
Okay. Sen. Varric, you're next.
She used the bang on to shoot the guy in front of Naiz or try to make it so the big guy. Well, she doesn't know how fast the big guy can move, so she's debating right now on what would be the best thing. She's like, the best thing is to hit both of them.
¿Por qué no los dos?
So she's going twin spell. However, she's going to do Ray of Frost on both of them. So if they get hit, they get minus 10 movement speed, if I remember right. 10, okay. Yeah, 10 feet until the start of my next turn. So let's first start with the guy right in front of Naides. Okay, so.
He was hit with something else beforehand too.
For that guy, does a 21 hit?
21 hits.
Alright, and now for the big guy. And what about 26?
26 hits. Yep.
Alright, so a ray of frost comes out from each of our hands, one aiming at each guy. Sub-Zero style. And they're going to take, let's see how much damage. So the big guy, he's going to take 11 cold damage.
Big guy, 11. Okay.
And then the guy from 90 is going to take. Alright, that was nice. And 10 cold damage.
10 cold damage. So the zombie in front of the risen knoll in front of Naides, as he gets hit with that cold, you see him slow down, and then just sort of his arm falls off, and then he falls down into pieces.
So he shatters from the cold.
Shatters from the cold. He was hit beforehand, so he didn't have that much health.
Alright,
Fatality.
Thank you. I set him perfectly for that, you know.
We went full Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero is the best one.
And then she's going to move 25 feet up here, which is, let's see here. Distant distance from both of them, but yeah, that's all she's going to do.
Okay. Varric.
Bark's gonna stow his pentagram, being adept at shot counts. That's it, Sen! Slow him down! He's gonna lob off 2 shots from his freeze ray at the big guy. That's a 17 to hit.
Oh, a 17 just misses.
And then a 22 to hit.
22 hits. So he blocks
Alright.
one of it with his shield, and the second one hits him.
And that's going to be 3 points of cold damage, and his movement speed is reduced by another 10 feet.
Another, so 10 from the coal from Sen and 10 from you.
Ray of Frost. Yep, and then I'm just going to, hearing Vasile in distress, Varg's going to move closer to where you can hear his voice. I'm just going to move here, but I'm actually underneath him.
Yep.
Are you alright, battle buddy?
Hanging in there,
Yes.
Vladik!
We've got him on the ropes! And that's going to be it for Varric.
Okay, at the end of your turn, you're gonna hear the knoll call out to. Oh no, never mind. You guys have killed them all. That's
There's still one more fighting mercenaries.
There is. I know, but that's not the one he cares about. But that's all that he has open. Shall it just has one. Yeah, that's fine. He's gonna have this zombie. He's gonna call out to the zombie that's attacking the crossbow dudes. And hey, that's gonna hit the crossbow. He'll take full damage. As you see one of the crossbowmen kind of getting overwhelmed by this renewed vigor that was called out from him. Sorry. That's it for him. 90s. You're up.
Just to, I accidentally closed down my screen with all like the the chat window and stuff, and I don't know how to get it back open. I can see the map, but I can't see my chat screen.
If
For,
you
like,
see all the little
and stuff
icons on the
go.
right still? Do you still see your little icons?
No, I see the little circles on the map, but I don't see any of that
Interesting.
window.
Have you tried refreshing?
No, I can do that. Just didn't want it to bugger up anything. But
I've never actually seen it like get rid of. Like you can collapse them into the little bar by hitting the right arrow button.
maybe that's what I did, and I can't find the bar. But hold on, it's just gray screening at the minute. Sorry, guys.
Oh, no worries. With all the issues that I've
I-
had, I don't get to complain.
I blame Foundry. It's no one's fault here.
Oh, I just saw you disconnect. Oh, we haven't had a problem since I restarted my router, and it took a minute for them to come back up, so that's good at least.
1 second. I'm just gonna close it and just open a new Foundry page. Tis the eve of technical difficulties. But anyway, I'll be doing the cantrip again.
Which one?
If I can. Sacred Flame, I think it was.
Sacred Flame. Okay, so deck save on the big guy.
So which dice is that? I can roll my hard dice.
No, he has to run the deck save. So
Oh,
he failed this time. He's a bit slow thanks to a couple of your teammates, and he definitely misses this deck save. So go ahead and roll damage on Sacred Flame, which is it 2d10 at this point? Or d8s?
2d8, it says.
Okay, go ahead and roll 2d8.
15.
15. Okay.
Nice.
Not bad. This guy is looking, even with his healing, you can see him looking quite a bit worse for wear. And all of his blood is like frozen and congealed all across his body with the between the freeze gun and the different ice spells. It's not looking all that great.
Is my spiritual weapon still up, or does it go away after the one attack?
Nope, it's still up. It's not concentration.
Okay, can I attack with that?
Yes. Where did it go? Actually, it was there. Oh, it's hidden beneath it.
Because
I was gonna say, what's his name was on the same space as it.
Okay, you go ahead and roll.
Oh, it's right here. I see it.
Yep.
It's right next to. Okay.
I just uncovered it.
Go
ahead and roll an attack.
Oh shit. 6 force damage.
What is your attack for it? Because it still has to hit.
Oh, sorry.
Did I lose you?
No. Because I'm having to do D&D Beyond to roll the dice.
Well, you have your own dice too. It's a +8.
Oh, that one. Okay.
So if you roll your d20, you
Yep.
can
Yeah.
just add
Roll
8 to it.
the 20 sided and add 8.
21.
21 hits.
And then I rolled damage. And that says 6 force damage.
6 force damage. Okay. Oof. Okay. Anything else?
I'm just gonna back away slowly because this gnoll in front of me is dead. So
He is, yes. Oh, I'll mark him as dead.
okay. And I know that says 42, but that's not my health. I've been marking it on my sheet. I'm like down to 37.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm done.
Okay, Tyrion, you're next.
Alrighty. Just to clarify, when the shark did the fog breath thing attack, it launched it 60 feet in the air?
You You weren't at the same level as it. You're literally 60 feet in the air above where Vasile and him are combat. I thought you guys
Yeah.
were on the same level.
No, I haven't. I've been keeping track of it on the little icon thing.
Yeah, if you're 60 feet above where they are fighting, then no, you didn't take any damage from that. But
Awesome. I appreciate you.
he might not have done that if he didn't think. Anyway, didn't.
He
Okay.
did say that was his positioning.
My mistake. No, it was
Oh,
30-foot cone.
just clarifying.
So I guess
And-
no, you're not poisoned.
Very cool.
Just to update, I blame the cold. I had my window
fair.
off my screen of my monitor and it was hiding my stupid window.
It's okay.
It be that way sometimes. But
Yeah.
in order to dash, to take something over to Mr. Vasile, it looks like he just stops flying for a minute and just backflips and drops. And then catches himself with the fly and has this, like, cracked mason jar looking thing in his hand as he takes it and slaps it on the back of the neck of Vasile. And that is one of his magical items, which is the restorative ointment. So it's like this little, like, blue Vaseline looking thing.
As
Alright, there you
he
go.
dives down and just like empties it on the back of him as he flies past him. You get splattered with a bunch of Vaseline.
Feels like icy hot.
It's cold and it burns.
So, yes. Okay. It has a good number of uses to it, so it's not all used up in one shot.
That's
You're
what
going
they
to be
all say.
healed by 2d8 plus 2 hit points, and you cease to be poisoned and are cured of any disease.
Rad.
Disease?
Yeah, here,
Because
I'll
well, no.
post
So
the
I guess what I'm implying is disease is different than poison.
I guess.
No,
As
no,
far
it
as I know.
is. That's what I'm saying. So if it calls out disease, then he's not cleared of his poison.
It does both.
Oh,
Behold. It is a wonderful tiny item, but has very
My
limited
stuff.
uses.
restorative ointment.
There's going to be 11 hit points back.
And ceases to be
Ooh,
poisoned
better.
and is cured of
Oh.
any disease. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that part. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, he's got like 3 uses of it. It has you roll a d4 to see how many uses you get out of it, and I rolled like a 2.
Okay. Well, then you feel the poison being absorbed out of your skin, Vasile, and you feel much, much better after getting. I was going to say something crude, but getting covered with ointment.
Ah,
Okay, bye!
it's greasy.
Why does it smell
Okay,
like
and now he
pineapple?
is at their level. And that's going to be the turn.
Okay. Let's see. Let's do the shark first.
Anyone else hear Careless Whisper? No?
What roll are we on? Is my bless still up?
It doesn't last for 1 minute.
Should
Yeah,
be.
we are on round 4.
Yeah,
So
that also
at-
lasts for 10
Okay.
rounds of combat.
At
It
the
has
top
been
of
24 seconds since we started combat.
No, that's fine. It seemed like it's been 10 rounds of combat.
it can feel that way sometimes. At the top of the combat thing, you should be able to see where it says round 4. Above that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so
Shark lad
zombie
is another
shark.
16 acid.
Right, man, that is really cool.
It is. And it's a first level spell that I just upcast a third. Like I'm a
Okay.
little disappointed that it doesn't have initial damage, but I mean for the trade off of concentration though,
Gonna
that's
say,
not bad.
Hasn't really mattered.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
Vasile's kind of
this is
hard
a
to hit.
starter-
so-
This is the 4th
He's a
round of
nimbly
taking
dimbly
damage.
little dude.
He's getting covered in shark goop.
Third, I think. I think this is third time taking Cassie.
Yes.
Anyway, So he is losing more and more of his rotten flesh. I guess he'll keep trying to eat you. Guess so. He's gonna take a bite. Let's see what he gets. Come on, you're
Bring
blade
it.
singing, huh?
Don't mess up! As he's going to
No.
use his cutting words.
Oh, okay. Well, he only rolled a 20 to hit, and then
That's
That's
minus
reduced
good.
by
whatever
an
your
8.
cutting words. -8.
Indeed.
Okay.
He
Well, that's
uses one
not
of his
gonna
bardic
hit.
inspiration dice with which is a d8.
Okay. Well, then, as he goes and he tries to bite you and misses, once again, he's going to try and hit you with his tail for a 23.
Damn it, that one actually does hit. AC's at 22 right now.
Yeah, but I would rather have hit you.
I should have waited.
Is the thought that counts.
No, well, the bite is worse to miss. So you
It has a
take
bark?
7 bludgeoning damage from this acid undead covered tail as it hits you.
Oof.
Go ahead and roll your concentration.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And then, he doesn't get his
Let's see.
rotting breath back.
15. Still concentrating.
Okay. Does not get his breath back. Oh, it has advantage on its attacks. Oh, fuck. I don't think it would have mattered anyway.
Is that
No
the
big-
one that's dependent on whether or not I'm at full?
Yes.
He was at full before the tail. Because Tyrion healed him.
Ah! I forgot about that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Power of icy hot out here.
Cures everything
Oh.
from muscle aches.
Okay, well,
And stab wounds.
He's got minus 10 movement speed from 20.
20
Wait,
total.
because 10, yeah, 10 and 10.
10 from 2 sources. Tactics.
Man, that's really good in a boss fight. Fuck. And there's nothing near him. And Tyrion, you're like really high up in the air still.
Oh, no. I've, I dropped down in order to heal Mr. Vasile.
Oh, so are you in the right
I'm still
place
on the
then?
same level as them now.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to dash to get to you. Fuck, that sucks. But yeah, you're gonna see him start to run in your direction, and as he moves, you see him expend all this effort to even get over to where you are, Tyrion. And you can see him start to pull out his sword, readying an attack, but he doesn't get to do it. Man, that guy doesn't get to do anything. Oh, he can do this. No, he can't, because that's an action, and he used an action to dash. And he can't heal anymore. Fuck. Man, you guys got this guy's number. Okay. We're gonna roll some guard crossbows. They all miss because they suck. And all those zombies are dead. Vasile.
You just hear Vasile shout, Tyrion! And as he's shouting, is gonna finish off with a little bit of a weak huh. As he exhales another acid breath. This time on the big man. The big man needs him to make a DC 13 dex save, please.
DC 13?
Yes.
Does your breath weapon reach?
It is a 30-foot line.
Oh, Damn. So he's hawking
Yeah.
loogies.
He go,
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Stitch.
He rolls a 9, so he fails.
Rad. Okay. What did I do with my d10s? There you are. That's good. Ooh.
So
good
sorry, am I
angle.
making this too, or
No.
okay?
No, he would have angled it so that Tyrion would not be caught
Awesome.
in the goop. It's gonna be 13 acid damage.
I was gonna say he could probably pass.
Okay, 13 acid. Fix my focus there. Oops. Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
As now
that's
he
it.
is frozen and covered in goopy, boiling acid. Fun stuff.
Yeah, Vasila has like these snake-like fangs that he's producing all of this acid from. And it too, like the caustic brew that he cast, is this viscous, goopy, but still somehow frothy black liquid.
Gross. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sen.
Like really
Gross.
thick
I love
black
it.
coffee.
Like you boiled black coffee for way too long.
Wait, it makes me think of the sludge from Fern Gully.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's gross.
Like bubbly and thick.
Yep.
yep.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Well, I should find
gross.
some of that.
Or the tar from Neverending Story, like we talked about last week.
It was
No.
referenced
Shut
that movie.
Sen, you're up.
So how is Hedges looking?
Hedges is frozen, covered in acid, covered in blood, barely holding on. He is not having a great time.
Barely holding on.
Yeah, he's yeah, he doesn't have much more fight left in him.
You know what? I got one left. I got one more twin spell up my sleeve. So let's go ahead and mark that down. And because he's already by someone, I'm just going to go ahead and twin firebolt the two of them.
The two of them being him and the shark.
Hedges and Benson.
Okay,
Hedges.
sorry.
I wish I could do the same target, but no, it's twin spell, different target.
No, I know, but you said he's next to somebody, so it would sound like you went
Sorry,
to
my
Tyrion
bad.
with it.
Alright.
Okay, go ahead and roll your
Alright.
attacks.
Alright, so for Hedges, that's 11 plus 8. 19. Does 19 hit?
19 hits, yes.
Again, thank you, Blessed.
Hashtag bless.
And now for Benson. Let's see here. 17 for him.
17 definitely hits the giant shark. He's much easier to hit.
Alright, so let's first roll the damage for Hedges himself.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, that sucks. 5 fire damage.
Okay.
And
And
now for
your fire
Benson's
damage starts to clear up some of the frost that's on him, but leaving a nasty char mark in addition.
As for Benson the Shark, I roll good on him. 18 fire damage.
Okay. And as you hit him with your firebolt, he's going to kind of shake off that damage, and he's going to take it, yes, but he's going to like expend this sort of chill that spreads out around him at the same time. Vasil, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
You got it. Let's see. 12 plus 2.
He can only do this in
14.
response to an attack roll, and none of you guys have been attacking him. You guys have just been doing skills. So thank you, Sid.
No problem, I think.
Happy to
So-
help.
Just go with the DM, have his fun, you know.
What's your con save, Vicia?
14.
Oh, you fail. You take 3 cold damage.
Ooh, ooh.
Bit nippy.
Man, that roll for concentration is gonna be super low, isn't it?
Feels like home.
You can roll on that one, though. Come on.
Yeah, that's an 11 plus 2. 13. Still concentrating.
Okey-doke. Darn.
Alright. And seeing how probably in a good spot right now, she's not going to move.
Okay. Varric.
Seeing the ice melt away from Big Guy, Varg's going to go, chill, and hit him twice more with the freeze gun. That is a 11 plus 10, so 21 to hit, and then a 19 plus 10, 29 to hit.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage on each of those.
That's going to be a total of 7 cold damage. And his movement speed is reduced by 10 feet for each. It's not a per turn, it's for each one.
Okay. Man, that is rough. Okay.
And then, let's see. Varric's seeing that, because Tyrion's right there, right? Like right in his face.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. You're going to hear what sounds like celestial wind chimes. Best way I can describe it. As Varric is going to Borealis step, bonus action, and pop right next to you. I've got your back. We can do this.
As you scare the shit out of him, I just go, ha!
That's how you get punched, okay? Don't do that.
I just think of that scene in American Dad where the guy in the CIA gets stuck up on by his wife. He just snaps her neck. Anyways, back to being serious. That'll be it for Varric.
Okay. Let's see. Naiades.
She's going to cast good old Sacred Flame again on the big gnoll guy.
Okay. Okay.
Oh wait, that was the wrong dice again. Dang it.
He rolls a 13.
Why is it roll?
I don't
Okay,
know.
so the standard roll was for it was supposed to be the attack roll, not the damage.
No, so so I have to roll a deck save, and so you don't have to roll an attack roll, so you just roll damage. So
Oh,
so
so
2d8,
the first one,
so 15.
yeah, the first.
And as you see his whole body start to get engulfed in this radiant flame. Okay, cool. So as like you could feel the essence of this knoll start to be engulfed with this flame, but then you guys all see this bright purple blue purple pink light sort of radiate away from him as all of a sudden all the flame that was engulfing him is snuffed out, and he's sitting there like heavy breathing, covered in charred charred fur and gunshots and arrow shots. He seems to have staved off the death that was coming for him. Barely.
Barely. Naiades kind of looks in pity and goes for the spiritual weapon again. As a bonus action. It does have a movement of 60 feet. So.
It can only move 20 feet as your spiritual weapon with your bonus.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
That's okay. I don't know if that's still in range.
Oh, no, it said 60 feet on the thing, but that's fine. Yeah, I do see it. We can move the weapon up to 20, yeah.
It is within range.
And repeat the
Oh yeah,
attack
you can
against
move him.
the creature.
Yeah. As he staves off the sacred flame, your little floating water gladius just floats over to him and makes its attack. Go ahead and roll your attack.
19.
19 hits. The damage doesn't matter. Hold on, let me see if you can stave off this death too.
Okay.
Doesn't. How do you want to do this, Navies? Man, I wanted him to survive longer. That's okay.
I did it.
Again, she would make the maneuver, but it'd be a bit slower this time, kind of just sensing the few mortal threads that last. She would again just like slowly clench her hand, and then the blade would make a quick stab into his neck shoulder area.
Okay, as you guys see this spiritual weapon sword just sort of almost to the hilt disappear into the flesh of this large and imposing gnoll as it slices up through his neck torso area, leaving a a very living but not for long gouge in his flesh as the reddish pinkish purple eyes start to glaze over to dark black and gray as he falls to the ground. And as he does so, you guys hear a loud, discordant roar coming from the shark. As I need, I guess, just the seal to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh boy. Let's see. Wisdom. 17.
Okay. Well, you shake off that feeling of dread that was engulfing you.
Oh no, it's still there for sure.
Well, but you can move your feet at
Yeah.
least.
He's not letting it get to him.
Okay. Hedges is a goner. That was 90s. Anything else 90s?
Now, as he dies, the sword will just dissolve into like a cascade of water and disappear into nothing.
I mean, you still have something to fight here. I'm not saying you shouldn't dismiss it, but
Oh, it won't dismiss. I figured that it would just do its action, but no, that's fine. Then it just will stay sort of sword in the stone in the knoll for the minute, I suppose.
nice. Okay, Tyrion. The shark does not seem happy losing its controller.
All right. We're going to sneak past you right here. Give me just a sec. We're going to go for it. will fly over top of the shark and attempt to land on it.
Okay. Well, you have fly, so are you like trying to land and like actually
Yes.
land on it? Okay. Um, roll
Can I
a.
stab my sword into it to
Well,
attempt
go.
to stay there?
There are rules for mounting larger creatures in combat.
There
Oh.
are. I don't know off the top of
There
my head
are.
what they are.
I was just looking at it the other night for something else. Hang on.
Couldn't imagine what you were looking up that for.
So, well, no. What do you mean, Brandon? I just,
Well, help me out here because I don't know what they are.
I'm looking it up right now. I'm trying to find it again.
I didn't think there was anything for that for 5e. I know
I
there
only
was
just
for
happened to look
3.5.
to come across it, and I was looking for something else unrelated. Shoot, where is it?
Okay, well, let's figure that out later. What we're gonna do is do this. Go ahead and roll your attack, and if your attack with your sword hits, because I assume are you using your sword? We'll have to do an attack.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll your attack, and depending on how that attack goes, we'll figure out what happens.
Right? Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, a 22 hits.
Buggies.
So roll damage, and then
Gotcha.
roll a athletics check with advantage.
Gotcha. Ooh, baby. Okay. So that's 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay.
And then you said athletics?
Athletics, yes.
Can I make it acrobatics?
Sure.
Thank you, God.
You're welcome.
First one's
Yeah, no, I'm not finding it.
Hey!
I'm sorry.
From a 19 to a nat 20, so that's a 26.
Okay. And so as you throw your sword into the back of this thing, there's not much flesh to be left in this thing to lodge into. So your sword actually wedges more into one of the vertebrae bones as it wedges solid, and you have a pretty good perch on the top of this thing as long as you're holding onto that sword.
Alrighty. Hey, my friend, you look like a back alley couch that's been outside too long. Vicious mockery. Yeah, I swear, I'm gonna get better at this. It's gonna be a wisdom save.
Okay. I mean, didn't you just do an attack though?
He's hasted.
Haste.
Oh shit. Okay. He's got to roll a wisdom save, right?
Yes. Looking to beat a 15.
15. Well, he is not very good at that, but wait, 15 he had to beat?
Yeah, did he roll a 15?
So he rolled a 19, but he is -4, so we roll a 15.
Just barely passed. That's amazing.
The -4.
I swear I'm gonna get better at this. It's just really hard to hang on.
He is a bit enraged at the moment, and is very hard to connect with him on that level. Sorry.
This Tyrion is just being like thrashed back and forth.
Very, very bucking bronco is this thing is trying to knock you off.
As he's just yelling his head off the entire time. Just, oh! Why did I do this?
Okay, anything else? Well, you also have fly,
That's it.
so it doesn't really matter if you get knocked off. But okay, well, his turn.
Doesn't mean he can't be dramatic about it.
No, I let's see if
Shark's
he
taking
gets...
13 acid damage.
Okay.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh shit!
He doesn't get either of his recharge things back. That's unfortunate.
Oh, I should also clarify, he can take an action to try and like scrape off the goo, the acid. Though I don't know if a shark has the mechanical ability or
I
The
mean,
wherewithal.
on one
I was
hand,
gonna say, I don't think it has the arms to do so.
okay. On one hand, I wish I knew that ahead of time, but two, I don't think
Sorry.
he would really care either. So, like you said, he doesn't have the wherewithal to do that. Unless
doesn't
the
have the
well, he was
facilities to
being
do so.
commanded from the dude, so but it doesn't matter. He's dead.
I don't think
So
he got the facilities for that, big man.
he will attempt to bite you, Vasile. Let's see what
Bring it.
does. A 23
Bad
hit.
hedge! Down, boy!
23?
It's not gonna, as I burn a spell slot for shield.
Ah. Okay. Well,
Ooh.
I don't think he can hit you with shield up.
The well's running dry here.
Without a nat 20, I don't think he hits you. Ooh, he rolled a 19. Plus 6, so 25. I think it still misses.
AC's at 27 right now.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
he would have had to get the nat 20. Okay. Then without his recharge, yeah, he's low enough on health. So that was his kind of last hurrah. I was hoping to eat you, and that did not work. So so you guys will be. How do you guys want to do this? Who's next on? I think it's Vasile. Oh, it is Vasile.
That will bring it back to Vasile.
Okay, Vasile, how do you want to finish off your shark friend?
I would say in casting the shield spell, it takes the form of his whip just automatically lashing out from like inside of his coat to lash at the shark's teeth. And as it's doing so, it just continues to just beat and wail on the face of the shark, lobbing off bits of flesh and the acid, of course, just eating away at it from the inside now.
There is barely any flesh left on this thing, and it's
Oh, yeah.
almost just enchanted bones as it's tries to continue to attack and bite at you as his jawbone falls off, and then his dorsal, I guess he wouldn't have dorsal, but as parts of his bones start to fall and lose their enchantment as you keep up your attack, and then eventually, Tyrion, there's nothing left for your sword to latch into as the bones that were keeping this thing alive start to uh, disconnect from each other and fall from the air and scatter to the ground with the bubbling decrepit flesh that you have burned or not burned but
Pile of black, frothy goo.
yeah, fun stuff. It smells disgusting
Just
out here.
awful. Like
Ugh.
burnt coffee.
But your threats are taken care of, and there's nothing seemingly threatening you all. So we'll come out of combat here.
Tyrion is still in the spot where he was on the shark.
And as the shark's collapsing and crumbling back down to the ground, Vasile's just gonna tread through the bits of, like, nullified acid and viscera purely to give Tyrion the biggest of high fives.
As he just, like, dramatically winds up, like, all the way behind his back.
Without a word, he's, projecting his next move, like, big wind back, get ready for it, Tyrion.
Yeah.
Need a sound effect. Just
And
ah.
insisting that the threat's nullified, Vark will call out, "Is everyone all right? Anyone injured?"
Is that 90 still okay over there?
We're still standing.
Wait, upon Varric
Are
saying that,
you?
Zed's going to pull out the arrow that's in her arm. It's all rough. And I'm here. She looks clearly injured, but she's still standing. Not too rough, but
Let's
still
take care
injured.
of that, shall we? And he waves his hand and is going to cast a healing word.
And over near the carriage, you guys see the 3 leftover guards that are just like kicking this this lump of zombified flesh that's on the ground, just like kicking it over and over again. You hear them yell over to you guys, "We're good over here!"
Send
As
that
they
is 7
give
HP
another
back
kick.
to you.
Well done, everyone.
So, Hedges. What was he wielding?
He was wielding a great sword with one hand and a kite shield.
What kind of condition is the greatsword in?
Like with most Knoll equipment, it has seen better days. I mean, I would say it's usable, but just barely. But it is mundane outside of. It is just a mundane greatsword.
So, at first glance, does he have anything like worthwhile? Like, does he have anything of value, or I guess like of quality of value, like of value to Varric?
Roll investigation.
No, like just quick glance, like not trying to like
Oh.
look him over. Yeah, just quick glance.
He looks very Spartan in the sense that he doesn't have very many pouches. He has like a single thing kind of around his head, around his back, and just the sword and the shield, plus the armor that he was wearing. So, which is all beat to shit now. So, the kite
Does he have
shield
any
and the
like?
no the kite shield and the weapon are really the only thing that looks like of value from this from your first glance.
Cool.
And they have certainly seen better days and will need some TLC.
Varric's gonna call out for Naiades and ask if she doesn't mind like coming to take a closer look at this big knoll that we felled. Like to try to, he's gonna like to help him see if like it's got an idol on it or like any sort of like shamanistic trinkets or like any sort of like scars or carvings in it that might be ritualistic. Like, is there
She can do a
any?
detect magic, I think.
That'd work.
Let me just double check 1 minute.
But it was more of like
Oh,
just kind of using like your expertise as a cleric, just to get a look at it and see if you can ascertain anything. Just because Varric, this isn't his wheelhouse at all, and he knows that Naiades, sitting at that temple, she might be able to ascertain something. At least
the knoll, not the shark.
either, for that matter. He's just next to the knoll.
I'm gonna go to the shark since it's first, but there's probably not much left of it because there's no flesh.
Did you guys see the image that I put up before it went away?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks cool. Oops.
Are there
Like,
any of the shark's
throne
teeth
was-
intact?
I would say most of the bones were intact. Yeah, there's like some missing parts of it from some combat long before, but I would say you could harvest some of its teeth.
Rad. Just
So-
for like a memento's sake, we're gonna pry a few teeth out.
I would say, let's see. You can get 4 solid unbroken teeth and double that of a broken mangled teeth.
Rad.
So shall I just do some like an investigation on the shark to see if there's anything that stands out?
Sorry, were you looking at the shark or looking at the
I'm
gnome?
gonna make my way around to look at the shark first.
The shark is really just melted flesh and bone.
Oh,
Go ahead
tasty, okay.
and roll investigation if you want. Let's see what else
Just
you
to see
find.
if there's anything unusual.
Sure.
20.
20. You find actually carved into a few of the bones around, or a few of its bones. You see a carving of that same face symbol that was around the neck of the Knoll shaman that you guys fought. You see the same face that has been carved, like with a dagger or something with force.
Okay. And I'll go look at the knoll. Oh, she said. Oh, she will, as she walks around, she'll say, tell the guys that it's a similar carving to the shaman. Does it resemble this knoll at all? Or when she starts to look at it,
No, it's really crude.
will she
Like
find...
it doesn't.
Okay.
It looks less like something specific and more like if a child was drawing a face from a nightmare, just sort of the outline of a face. And
like an etched deity kind of thing that you
Yeah.
would see on stone carvings. Okay.
So it's not like a common practice kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys really aren't familiar with this. Well, roll a religion check, I guess. Let's do that. Let's see how familiar you are.
By the off chance, would Sin recognize this
Six.
kind of magic at all, or no?
Roll Arcana for you. And what did you roll for that? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. 16.
Religion was 19. Or, sorry, 16.
16. So with the 16, you know that there are many different entities that are always vying for some sort of foothold in the in the real world, right? And some
plane.
people I was gonna say that, but it's not really this because Sordane's all fucking weird about it. But they're always looking for some foothold here, right? With the mortal people, and some of them take one form or the other, and you don't really know this one in particular, but it gives you the feeling like there was some connection with some other entity, and this was their connection with it, whereas it's not godly by any means. It doesn't feel
Okay.
godly to you. And what was your role, Sen, for Arcane?
And that one, she knows nothing about this. A total
Yeah.
of 5, if that matters.
You are not really familiar with this. It feels less. It doesn't feel like anything like you know of, and how you bring forth your spells in your energy, but also it's very different from the wizard sort of magic that you are familiar with, but not deeply, right? You're not that book learned caster. So you know that it has something to do with something that is not those two, but you're not super familiar with that. Sorry.
I have a question. If I cast Detect Magic on the Knoll, can I tell if he is the servant to something else? Like, if he was resurrected
So
by
detect magic wouldn't tell you that. Um,
okay.
it would. I mean, it would tell you if there was anything magical in the radius around you, and what school what school of magic that it is attached to. But it wouldn't give you a lot of that sort of background. No.
Well, she would look at to the group, and after telling them what she had found on the shark, she would ask if they wanted her to look at the knoll to see if she should investigate it as well.
Yeah, that's what Varric had asked in the first place. Yeah,
Sorry.
because that's okay. I just because he was wondering if there might be any sort of
Yeah.
like idol on it, or like if it's wearing any sort of trinket that might have like religious meaning.
I
So
just
another
goes back and I'll
investigation
pull
check?
our weight and
We'll keep the 20 that you rolled on the other one.
Okay.
So you get. He doesn't wear a necklace or a trinket, but you do see on his chest that was hidden by his breastplate that he was wearing. You see a large carved into his flesh scar of the same symbol of that crude face. But now that you've seen it a few times, it is, while crude, very similar in its image between all the different places you've seen it. But it is carved and scarred. Looks old, like an old healed wound.
Okay. She would reiterate that they seem to have a branding of some of the exact same as the shark,
Oh,
the shaman.
But you haven't seen this
Marvel.
one before, so it is, while the symbol is new to you, it does evoke those sort of god adjacent. Sorry, go
It's
ahead,
like
Vark.
they're all from the same house, kind of thing.
And Varric was, paying close attention to Naiades as she like points out the scarring. Oh, by the gods, that's just. Mm. Do you recognize it? You said you've seen it, but anything you've in your studies at the temple that might.
I don't recognize it. I can just
Hmm.
you can just tell that it's like they're in the same clan, or it's a clan marking of some sort, or some like a sect of some sort.
Or a cult.
I mean, like each temple has their own emblems. These would be the same, though darker in nature.
You've uncovered Scientology.
Did you
Oh no!
just
final
make sure
boss.
hold it so I can get a good view. As Varg's gonna take parchment and with his ring finger in black ink make a very like exact sketch of what he sees. Well,
Okay.
see if we can get some questions answered down the line.
Somebody would recognize it in this area.
Okay. And in your, digging around on him, you don't find anything of value on him except for also another small bag of now charred, I guess, but bits of some sort of awful, you organ
That'd be the same
adjacent
thing
meat.
the shaman had.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it might be like a spell component or something.
Yeah. You get the feeling they were eating these things, whatever
Oh,
it
okay.
was.
Their trail mix.
Oh,
Mm.
Stop saying that.
Gorp.
Ugh, despicable creatures. You get
I guess-
anything good from the shock? As we're looking at Bark's looking up the cleanup crew, just ripping apart the just disgusting carcass of whatever this was.
He's holding up teeth, like looking at the sun, and just.
It was
There's like a half second between Vark answering and Vasil slowly standing up. He turns around, and protruding from his like upper lips are just the set of 4 teeth, that good teeth that he pulled.
In his mouth?
In his mouth.
Barak, like,
Hey, look at this!
spit those out! You have no idea where those have been!
I think I do.
Oh, he just like covers his face. I can't look. Oh my god.
He did
I-
clean them with Presto first.
Oh, you already got clean first?
Yes.
Okay, good.
They're
Good.
still
They weren't
covered in the
clean.
black
Vark
sludge.
didn't see him clean them.
Dan
I mean,
would have
how-
ran over there and cleaned them.
How clean can they really get? But okay.
Well, when you've got magic, magically clean is in my book that'd be good enough.
You'll always know.
You'll always know where it was.
Hmm.
He's just cackling to Vark's reaction. There's like a tooth that falls out because of how hard he's laughing, and like
Oink.
tips off of his boot.
Oh. Thank you. That was great. Okay. Anything else? What are you guys doing? Let's end.
Did we? When everyone was looking around, did anyone happen to notice like barrels of alcohol or oil, anything like flammable liquids?
Like throughout the town?
Mm-hmm.
The one inn that that was there, there was no alcohol at all left in the inn, and any of the oil, yeah, you didn't see any barrels of oil. Like this town is pretty picked clean. Like the only thing that was that anything of value is left in the kind of the knoll den, which is just like a pile of clothes and different home
Alright, we'll
furnishings.
not go back in there.
Yeah, there wasn't much.
Okay. Kind of does take himself off. Varric looks around. Now what?
Well, as much as I want to go into the woods and try and find everybody, I'm spent.
Yeah,
I'll be
Naiades is
completely
looking
honest.
tired.
So it's the middle of the day. Just throwing that out there.
Oh, and
Yeah, spent as in spell slots.
yeah.
Perhaps we should. And which direction did these things come from? Did we notice?
They came from the north side of the map here and the north side of town. They came over the community center.
And perhaps we should try to find where they came from. Do some recon and maybe come morning, if we find anything, take care of it.
Yeah, maybe we can find a place to rest at the halfway point.
Right. Hopefully.
Yeah, Tyrion's internally debating it. Sorry. I don't mean to be completely silent.
We're
And I
heading
mean,
to
we-
the hermit, aren't we?
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot about him. Yeah, no, you're right. We need to go check, see if there's any refugees. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
we
need to
should
check,
probably.
but if we run into any more gnolls, I'm not sure how well we're gonna fare.
Yeah,
Uh,
Vasil's pretty pretty spent as well.
well, I mean, if worst comes to worst, run. I'll hold them off. I've got the range, and you can get some distance. We seem to do well enough with the big guys. And
As much as
Varric
I
will.
appreciate the sentiment, we're a lot more use alive.
Bold of you to think I would die.
As much as I spend time with my head up in the clouds, as I think it's a bit time to be real. Out of character, I have a single level 1 spell slot.
And at your comment, Varric begins to reload his pentagram. I believe things are getting very real. Very quickly. Are you up for the challenge, Tyrion? As he's looking you dead in the eye.
As Tyrion is not looking you in the eye. He has his hand on his head and looking off towards the woods. As he looks over his bag and everything else, trying to come up with an excuse. Well, let's put it to a vote. A vote in favor of the woods.
Varric raises his hand.
We have a job to do. And Vasil also raises a hand.
My 80s nods and said we'd need to find the survivors and save them. But again, perhaps we can rest.
Yeah. Let's have a short rest first.
So that's two
That was a
for.
yes.
Okay, so three
Yeah,
for.
it's 4 for the woods, I think, at the minute.
But bit of a nap might be helpful. Good idea, San.
Right.
We
Well,
just have one, but what
I
We
mean,
avail?
can have our we can
See
have
after
our
nap.
a bite to eat. Have some of our
What
rations.
about
and just-
second nap?
As Naiades talks about food and Tyrion lifts his boots out of the ick. Ugh.
You can wash your
Yeah,
things.
that's fair. That's fair.
right,
All right.
well, I mean, if
Well,
there's any refugees, if they found haven, sure we could rest up while we're there. And if not, might be a defensible position.
We'll first
Shall
have
we?
to find someone first.
Well, I mean, the hermit's cottage. If anything, worst case scenario, no one's there and we rest up.
Bye bye. Let's go.
Shall we?
okay. With a clap, he gets up and starts heading off towards the woods.
Should we check on the people of the carriage first?
So as you're thinking that, Naiades, you guys see Aura and her three bodyguards walk in your direction as she sees you all kind of getting ready to um, like getting all your stuff together to go to your next destination. She'll walk up to whoever the first person is that she sees, and Well, it looks like you guys will be leaving us shortly. Our carriage is still not ready to go, but with your help, Mr. Varric, we will be we're much closer to getting this on the road. So if we don't see you again, I would be remiss if I did not leave you with a token of our gratitude, as we would certainly not be here if not for your very generous help. And she hands you a bag that might, jingle a bit as she hands over her gratitude.
So out of character,
Mm-hmm.
Varric would not be willing to take this. So if anyone else in the group wants this gold, they need to take it. Because Varric will be like, no, you need this more.
Yeah, Naiades also would be. They need it to repair their ship.
Tyrion would walk up to it and then look over at Naiades and Vark and be like, "Oh, well, okay. I suppose we don't really need
Sen would not take it at all.
it."
No, while we appreciate the offer, you might be able to use it a bit more. Although in these times, I'm not sure.
And you see she's kind of at a loss for words, because this isn't, people don't typically turn down gold, right?
Varric's
And
gonna take her hand and like close it back in on the gold and give it like a good squeeze. Pay it forward. Help the next person you see in need.
Double it and give it to the next guy.
right, yes, absolutely. But if you guys find yourselves in Sky's Way, please look up Sunfire Trading, and we will take care of you there.
Varric bows his head. Court of Borealis thanks you.
Appreciate this. Really. Truly. Thank you.
Stay safe.
We will. Where are you guys headed off to?
And Varric will point in the direction. There was talk of a hermit of sorts, and if anyone's left in the town, might be him.
Ah, yes. We'll be traveling by there. We'll look out for you, but we're still a few hours left before we leave.
Out of character, real quick, do we have anything that we could like give them? And this is a question for everyone. Anything that we could give them, like a flare, like a whistle, something like if they needed us, they could like call. I don't know. Do we
I
have
got nothing
anything?
except my pendant of calling, and that's fine. I'm sorry.
No, I gotcha. I gotcha.
No, I've just got some rations and a torch.
Nope, none of that stuff for me.
Lucille's in the same boat as Tyrion,
Cool.
as he also has a pendant of calling, but
Nice.
at least one of us has to be able to reach Johnny Five.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Speaking of which, Mr. Vasile, if you want to let Mr. Fives know.
And Vasile gives a nod, but you can see that his demeanor's changed a little bit. I wouldn't say that he's like looking down at all, but yeah, there's not as much energy as there was now that coin has been um, given back. As I would love to point out, this is distinguished between player and character. Player wants to give the money back. Vasile wants the money, as he is a greedy bastard. But anyways,
May pay off in the long run.
yes. Vasile is very short-sighted.
I want it now.
Oh, it's called being frugal.
You just call
His
him a
spirit
fruit?
animal is
What?
a goblin.
Ah,
But yeah, he takes a second and his pendant of calling is kind of like a choker of sorts, like a solid band, but split down like in the center of his throat, and just closes the band with a thumb and his middle finger. Relays the message out to Johnny Five.
Okay. I just posted a picture of the carriage. I forgot I had a much
That thing
cleaner.
is sick.
That thing is
Uh,
awesome.
Also
that
of
looks cool.
the
I want one.
also the skyboard that
5.
they were flying to. I have a picture
That
of
looks in better condition than what we saw. What I
Oh, this
expected.
is perfect condition, you guys. Yeah, it was like, wrapped together with leather strips and duct tape is kind of what you guys found on these guys. But anyway, just getting all the art put out because I had them,
Yeah,
Very
I
nice.
like it. Very nice.
and I think I showed this to you guys before, but I'll post it anyway. Of the gnolls
Cool.
attacking the carriage.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like the night guy. I need to make a character like him now.
Yeah, that was just one of the mercenary guards that they had.
Hey Adam, can you remind me the zap guns take an hour to have a hour per recharge?
Yes, hour per charge.
Cool.
Oh, dude, that freeze gun mixed with the cold blast that Sen was doing, that fucking movement speed was
Not too
Killer,
shabby, huh?
wasn't it?
a
It was
little
so
frustrating for like a single boss guy who can't actually chase you guys down with all of his like 4 attacks that he has that he can't actually use. That was frustrating.
Chill out.
No, he used it. He just didn't roll very well against Zen.
That's okay.
Right. Well, shall we?
We shall.
we shall.
Okay, so you guys taking your rest before you leave or no?
I was
I
planning
guess
on.
not.
I was hoping to do it like during, like just a bit of.
Can't really
So-
like hike and rest. Sorry.
Yeah.
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 Oh, but I meant like you hiked for a bit and then you just kind of sit and chill out for. But I don't know how it works.
It's
You have to
like
be like not moving.
an hour of light activity, like reading or, like whittling, knitting, like light activity.
Yeah, I was thinking
Getting
like
some
we'd
Voltron.
walk for a bit and then just like the shady.
Yeah, so
Nook
this
or something.
guy, as Aura told you, it's about an hour out of town,
Okay.
walking. So it's not close. So you guys can trek for a bit and either rest in the town or rest out of the town. That's up to you, or not at all.
Wonder if it might be safer to rest outside of town.
I think it wouldn't be. I mean, we're going to a destination. Is there any reason we couldn't try to rest at that destination? Or if we can't find it, then just at that point taking the rest?
I mean, we do have our airship that we can always rest on as well.
Yeah.
True.
So do we want to? I'll put it to a
I'm
vote real
happy
quick.
to
Do we
play
want to
that.
vote before we get to the destination, or we want to wait? My vote's to wait.
I would appreciate it now,
So we got
but I could do it.
one before.
I would just be regenning Bardic Inspiration because I'm good on hit points, pretty much. I just know other people get good stuff on short rests.
Vasile is not one of them, so short rest would only just be for HP, which he's doing all right on right now.
Yes,
I'm
then
down.
a little above half HP, so short rest would help out. But she
Yeah,
can survive without.
I'm 37 out of 57, I think, and quite a lot of my spell slots are gone.
So
What
I
rest
does it,
before.
is it a long rest to get the, was it clarity?
Yeah.
What was that thing about?
In order to regenerate all of your spell slots, you're going to need a long rest, which would be
Yep.
an overnight thing.
Yeah. I was thinking of that class specific one, that has the two.
the channel divinity.
Yeah, that one. Is that a long rest one? It
I
sounds
think
like
that
it would
depends
be.
on the channel divinity.
Mm.
I could be
I
wrong
think it's
though.
long rest for life domain, but I could be wrong.
Mm.
Oh, it was dependent on the cleric. You must finish a short or long rest. So you get it back on a short rest.
Oh,
Your
okay.
channel divinity, yeah. So it
I
looks
mean,
like
with whatever. I'm happy with whatever, guys, to be honest.
alright, so it looks like we had a few maybes, one for staying and two for waiting. So we'll travel, hit our destination, and then try the rest.
Sounds good.
I can live with that.
Cool.
Okay. So, you guys put together your traveling gear and head out of town in the direction that Aura has pointed you in. There's only one road here out of town, and she said it was about an hour out. So, as you
As
guys,
we're
go.
sorry, if I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of role play as we're going. As or at least Varric has something in mind. As we're walking, he's gonna walk side by side with Sen and kind of like gesture to her wound. I don't know, like if it's healed up by now, but obviously, residual blood left over. I gotcha, huh?
I mean, didn't Vasile? Yeah, wasn't Tyrion used healing words, right? I thought it was. Couldn't remember.
I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
I did.
Cause I didn't hear the amount, so I'm just leaving it like this, as if he didn't.
7? Thought he said. Could be wrong.
Yes, it was 7.
Alright, so I just added that. Thank you. Yeah, the wound, thanks to the healing, looks like it's closed up for now. Might bruise up or something like that, but no loss of, major loss.
You alright?
I don't like getting up close in front with people, and arrows hurt.
You should get shot. I mean, no, don't do that. I mean, you know what I mean. But it's a good idea getting them at the distance with the ice.
I was just trying to run away and escape,
Well, it worked. And Varric will pick up his tone to speak to everyone. In fact, it seemed to kind of work out pretty well there in the end, if you ask me. Seems like we get our groove a little bit there.
You get a good thumbs up from Tyr. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of losing it right now.
Well, when you get someone big like that guy to right in your face, I kind of panicked. Which is why she did the dual cast out the shocking grass on the two people in front of them. She panicked.
Well, let me say that didn't seem like you did. But have more confidence next time. I mean, you seemed to do just fine.
I think I'm overdue for a little explosion or something like that.
I'm sure we could all say the same.
I mean, at least you won't actually explode like me.
As Varric begins to twirl his pentagram. It's happened before. And I've got a few prototype projectiles in mind that might be a bit volatile.
Well, then the others they won't explode. They can't.
Clearly, you've never seen Vasile try to invent something new.
Hey,
And he just gives you this look like,
Motherfucker, just because you're right does not make it nice.
oh, the only reason I can say something is because it rings true for me as well. And, sometimes it takes a little demolition to get things done. Unintentional demolition, sure.
And she's just looking around nervous because she's still not sure about how everyone else is doing. But after all, that was just, into her eyes, that was a
Tyrion is
hard
okay, I'm
fight.
not.
So she's like, how's everyone still around moving?
Ark seems unchanged from the beginning and in the end. He didn't get even targeted. Positioning.
Dude, balancing fights
Nice.
is hard. Fuck.
Nighty seems fine. Bit tired, but she seems fine.
Tyrion is having a merry jaunt through the woods.
Is he whistling any tunes?
I'm sure he is. I do not have the mental capacity for that.
Toss a coin to your witcher. Oh, Valley of Plenty. I'm sure that's what he's singing.
Tyrion, he was like this Superman, moving all fast and flying.
Oh, that was only half me. As I think pretty much every turn he dashed with his flight ability. So yeah, thank you, Sen. That also
I feel like I
helped
could have
me
done
to
more.
help Vasile. So I would not have been able to reach him had you not helped. So I greatly appreciate it.
It was
He looks
brilliant that it
away a
was slowed
bit.
down.
Then just looks away, blushing a bit. She's not used to compliments and stuff like that.
If not for fast Tyrion, we would not have seen him riding a shark.
This is true.
I like character if Zen actually finished the blow, she would use her Tempest staff and would shock the shark to death.
Mm.
So am I hearing this right? You threw lightning while I was unconscious in one of the last battles. Miss Sen.
It's just my staff.
But
What
you
I always
can
carry?
throw lightning. He's like leaning forward in absolute fascination at this.
And go ahead.
You just hold her staff close to her, like she's not gonna let anyone grab it or investigate it.
He isn't even trying to grab it. He's just looking at Sen like, he threw lightning. Like power of the gods level things.
With the being all up close and whatnot, she's going to try to hide behind, Varric out of shyness.
Miss Naiades, you've been traveling with her. Is this
Yeah,
a
but
new thing?
she gets embarrassed.
No. She is a very private person, but she's very skilled.
And
As he's now just like completely enthralled by the story of like, okay, this isn't the first time she's thrown lightning at things. What else has been struck by lightning because of Sen?
oh, do you remember the library at home? And the Zandarian belt?
Yes.
Yeah. That was the third one we had to build. He kind of just gingerly gestures at Sen.
I mean, it's performance issues, 1 in 10, So
And while the power might come from the staff, Sen, a weapon is nothing without the hand behind it.
It does
She
make
looks
good
at her
use.
hand. What she did earlier about the dual shocking grass. A little bit of electricity pops out of her hand. She just tries to shake it off.
Nope, don't shock me. I've learned one too many times. Get too close, you... and then my hair's just everywhere. I don't have that happening again.
So, how is this journey going so far?
I mean, well enough with you guys. I wasn't going to interrupt you guys having some good back and forth. But you guys are taking the easy road out of town. It looks to be very well traveled and quiet. There is a lot of nature around you guys hear birds and different just the normal sounds that you guys would expect to sound. It doesn't feel dangerous by any means, but easygoing. Easygoing. Is there anything else you guys want to do while you're walking? It is about an hour, so there's still more time if you wanted to do something. Okay, I will take that as a short hour later, ish. You guys come across a branch in the road. You do see the main road still continue on to the northeast, but you do see a small. I would hate to call it a road, but it is more like a trail, but
Path.
a well traveled one off of the main road here that branches off to the northwest. You don't know how far this goes, but it seems to be the right area. It seems to be the right place that Aura was talking about. But you do see planted firmly in the ground at the entrance to this path a very large sign that says "No trespassing."
In, like,
Common.
well written? Or is it just sloppy scribble?
It is. I mean, not. Someone didn't sit there and make a stencil out of it, but it is easy enough to understand, and it seems to be written with a very deliberate hand. Yes.
Cool.
Time to open up the gate. I'm not soliciting!
Are there any...
This sign cannot stop me. I cannot read.
oh boy. You're just... Varric. Are there any fresh tracks nearby?
Roll a survival check.
I'll use a non-bullet dice for this one.
As you shoot the ground looking for tracks.
Have you guys seen Heartbreakers? Look at the fish! But survival... Oh, -1. Yikes. 16.
I mean, 16 is still okay.
Yeah, -1. It's not bad.
You see, there seems to be fresh-ish tracks. You see that there has been some movement of footprints coming in and out of this path. Recently, you do see 3 or 4 different sets, but you also see knoll footprints intermingled with the rest.
Can Naiades do find traps?
Yes.
So, I will say, seeing the knoll footprints, Bark's gonna just go, fuck, and just start, sprinting down the path. Come on!
As he takes out the rapier and follows Varric's lead.
Oy, moi. Basile's zipping down after him.
Sen dashes as well, and because she's dashing, she seems to be moving faster thanks to the cape she's wearing.
Ooh.
It's an extra 10 feet when using the dash action.
Oh,
And that's
the
like
Never
the
mind.
moth.
the
The
Luna
Luna
Moth
Moth
cape.
cape. Yes.
Oh,
I
that's
forgot
sick.
that's really cool.
Well, gonna ignore the fine traps, I suppose.
Are you casting it? I mean, it's a second level spell.
I know, yeah. I got a couple spots in the second level, but everybody's just kind of legged it, so.
I guess.
Well, so as they bolt, are you casting it? Yes or no?
Yeah, I'll cast it.
So as you cast it, it does give you 120 feet. You, as soon as like they start to bolt, and as soon as you finish, because it is an instant spell,
Okay.
you see very obvious. Hold on, let me read this thing. Yes, you very obvious in front of where your crew members are running is a pitfall trap dug into the ground where your crewmates are running.
Okay. Naiades would instantly yell, "Stop! There's a trap!"
Oh,
Where?
As we all go falling into the trap.
hold on. But it would not
Phantasm,
reveal
watch
a
out.
natural weakness. Oh, it's not a natural weakness. The spell merely reveals that a trap is present. You don't learn the location of each trap, but you learn the general nature of the danger posed by it.
Yeah.
This is a really terrible spell. Wow. Okay.
It is, yeah.
It's
But at
really
least it
weird.
lets-
It says, damn,
Okay.
there be traps about here.
For a second level spell, I'm sorry. You know that there is a pitfall trap and exactly where it is. Fuck that. Don't. I'm not reading the
As
Okay.
written.
as written. That's terrible. Anyway,
Okay, wherever the voice of God says that there's a pitfall trap, there's a pitfall trap.
there's
love
just one, and it is shortly into the path there. Um, probably about 75, 80 feet into the path. But you call it out to them as they run into it.
As they
We try
run
to go-
into it.
Naiades yell for the first time that Vasile's heard. You know, Vasile's pumping the brakes. Like, whoa. This doesn't happen.
Yep.
Yep, Sen soft as well.
Where is it?
Comical brake squealing noise as he stops.
And
Naiades
now that
will
she
point.
now that she points it out, it does feel more obvious now that she's pointed out. But in your haste, you would not have seen this out of the corner of your eye. But it seems very obvious that you guys can walk around it.
Yep. And then taking that moment to break pace, ascertain the situation, he'll continue his fast pace, just going around the pitfall. And saying something to the effect of, I'm glad you had the right state of mind. Saved my ass.
Yes, just.
Thank
Now,
you.
It's we get there. I'd rather get there alive than get there dead.
So a reminder that Find Trap spell is 120 feet from when you cast it, and it doesn't follow you. But
Yeah, I figured.
But very
Do
shortly
you do
after,
a circle around her to see if there's anything left and right as well, or is it just the pitfall?
that was the only one that you could sense. But very shortly after you guys go around this pitfall, you guys do see I think calling it a cabin would be diminishing it. It looks like a very well-made house out here in the middle of the forest. It's got steps that lead up to it. It looks like it's got a wraparound porch. It has a very very like glamping sort of feel to it, where someone put a lot of effort into this house, even though it really is off the beaten path and by itself. You see, there are as you guys come into the clearing where this house is built, right there on the path leading up to it, there's a dead knoll, and there is a lot of blood. There is a dead knoll body.
So as we get close, Varric will like hold his hand up, obvious motion, like slow down to stop, and then he'll gesture us down to like kind of regroup and like duck down in the woods.
Huddle up.
Well, I wasn't sure
Yes.
what I was expecting, but. And he'll look at his group. I know we were wanting to take a breather. We won't get it here. And as much as I would like to see if there's anyone else worth saving. You see him just lose his train of thought.
Well, one way to find out if anybody's home.
And that was, like, out of character. That was my way of trying to be like, there's not necessarily, like, there might be a lot more danger than I was initially anticipating, so if we're not wanting to jump in, now might be the time to take a rest, because there's obviously something going on here. Or do we want to just jump in? Because Varric's fine either way.
It could
Tyrion's
be
in, he's been brought along this far, you ain't quitting now.
Well, it could very well be with the knoll dead on the front lawn. It could be where get off my grass, kind of thing. With the dude on the doorstep kind of thing. So whoever maybe looks the least threatening can kind of go up. Hands
Said
open.
this is a perfect opportunity for you to take charge. No,
Does he actually say that?
I'm only joking. Unless you want to, in which case, by all means. But
Any volunteers?
I'm only
Getting on?
joking. Unless
sure, why not? I did say one way to find out, so this is that one way. Off we go.
Wait a sec.
Yes. What is
Hold
it?
on.
What can I do for you?
Guidance. Question mark?
Naiades is going to hold on. Is going to touch Sin's shoulder and cast Shield of Faith. And that will give you +2 bonus to your AC for the duration.
How long does it last?
10 minutes?
And just point of order, Tyrion is the one going to approach.
Oh, I thought Sin was going to approach.
No, I
we
was
were only
joking only because
Oh.
Sen's kind of.
Oh, sorry. It would be Tyrion then that she.
I mean, it's quite all right. I trust whoever's home. Well, as long as they're not kicking the knoll courts.
It's just to add a bit of protection, just in case.
Much appreciated.
I'm got your back, Tyr. You've got
You
this.
can nod and I guess I'll announce my presence. Hello!
Let's ask yourself, what would Johnny do or say?
Oh boy.
WWJD.
I'm
I don't
only
think
just
that's-
passing to make sure everybody's okay.
Are you saying that?
This is just a wellness check.
Okay,
We come in
jokes
peace.
We
aside,
heard
though.
there might be We heard there might be gnolls in the area.
And so you're doing this from like not his porch, right? You're doing this from
Yeah,
like,
not the
down,
porch.
Did you step away from the group first?
Yes, I have.
Thank you.
I've started stepping up the path
Thank
to
you.
yell this.
Arms out.
Okay.
I don't have a weapon.
I am covered in weapons, but this is only to kill.
But they're only for self-defense.
Give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
I got you.
And
If I'm not
as
very
he's
good
doing
at
this,
this,
can
I
we-
apologize.
as he's doing this, can we try to coordinate
Coordinate
There's-
what?
like what we're doing in conjunction with what Tyrion's doing?
As Tyrion is attempting to draw as much attention to himself as physically possible.
I mean, yeah. I mean, what are you guys doing? So are you waiting to see what happens from him calling out,
No.
or no? Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Like Varric's going to like. Is anyone else's head on a swivel, or is everyone just watching Tyr?
Vasil's watching Tyr providing Overwatch. He's got a zap rifle ready.
Okay.
Naedes is watching Tyrion in the door, just to see if there's any kind of.
Then very quietly.
Zen would be looking around the perimeter out of just paranoia she had before, making sure no one else comes.
So Varric will non-verbally get Sen's attention and ask if she wants to come with him. He's going to try to flank around a bit and keep an eye on the area.
And knowing that she can trust him, she's just going to nod.
And then he'll give like a quick like nudge to Vasil and just point to himself, Sen, like gesture, like we're going to check around. Or keep eyes up.
Vasil gives
Watched.
a thumbs up.
Watch Tyr.
He's gonna take a knee in the, I don't know, grass or something behind a tree.
And then, with a very serious look, Varric has his pentagram in one hand. He's going to extend his other hand for Sen.
Oh, don't hurt the hermit.
No, like it's we don't know what's gonna go down. I don't want to get separated. We're just keeping the perimeter.
Okay.
Varric is like on edge.
We also don't know if it's the hermit that's in that house.
Yeah.
Okay,
Tyrion
so
has his.
oh.
I
No,
was
go
just gonna
ahead.
say his right hand is on the sheath of the rapier.
Okay. So as you call out, Tyrion, and as you see the rest of your group sort of fan out and sort of start to, protect
Overground.
the group here, you hear a very gruff voice call out in response. Didn't you see the sign?
Yes, I saw the sign. Looking for more survivors.
Opened up my eyes, I saw the
Ace of Base
sign.
plays in the background.
Oh, no.
That's going to be stuck in my head.
You are
I
extraordinarily.
saw the sign. Okay, anyway.
Sorry. I couldn't
No.
help it.
No. I felt the same way as soon as I said that. Sorry, and I totally forgot what you said.
Anywho.
You
He
said you're
said
looking
that
for
yes, he
survivors?
saw the sign, but he's looking for survivors from the town.
I'm sorry.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
I got you.
You're a bard. I got to make you roll
Right, all
persuasion
right.
checks. So
Oh, you bet, buddy. That's going to be a 29.
okay.
It's a 19 plus 10.
Is that all?
I'm afraid that's all. He only has a +4 to charisma.
Oh man,
Okay, so
20 minutes.
after you say that, you know there's maybe a half beat of pause, and then you see the door open, and this dwarven short stature individual steps out, but he's holding in two hands this large firearm and pointed in your direction, and it's got this sort of red and orange intricate filigree that's engraved on this sort of hand cannon that he has and pointed in your direction. There ain't no survivors here. Now, can I help you?
As he, tilts his head for a sec. Is that House Borealis gun?
Oh, are you asking him that?
It's asked semi-quietly, but he's close enough that the dwarf guy can probably hear him. And his hand has gone from his sheath to up in the air.
Do you want to find out? He responds to you.
Not particularly, but it's well, okay, we found one survivor. That's backing away. Nice to meet you.
Naiades and maybe it's just Naiades. You notice in one of the windows you see a small a gap in the curtains that are covering this window. You see a small gap sort of pull apart. So you catch some movement behind him. Sorry, you said so not particularly. You
As
can
he is
see what
backing
happened to the gnolls that came.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That's a very great point. I will back away now.
Chris, do you want one of us to step in?
Yeah, I think Naiades.
As Tyrion's about to get vaporized by this gun.
Naiades will slowly come around with her hands up. Thing.
So I feel like I have to say, while he is holding it, you guys do know that there is some spinning up of this weapon, right? That would have to happen, and he doesn't feel like, or it doesn't seem like he's got his finger on the trigger, so to speak.
Oh, my bad. He was so calling me a good boy that I was like, oh, okay.
Not
This
with
is
the
probably a good time to jump back up.
not with the
shit.
not with
Oh,
the
shit.
29. I feel like he's coming out to speak to you face to face, but
Hello, I'm looking for survivors and a new pair of pants.
And a change of underwear.
I think Naiades will go up next, slowly, cautiously, with her hands open, that she's doesn't mean any harm, and she's like apologize for trespassing, but they've just fought some gnolls in the city, and we are looking for some information and some help to find a comrade, and we saw that the town was in ruins, and we wanted to see if anybody needed help.
okay.
And what was the traveler lady's name?
Aura was the guild leader.
Aura, a very kind merchant, said that there may be someone in the woods that can help us.
Roll persuasion with advantage, only because of Tyrion's high roll earlier.
He just oozed charisma.
I mean, he gives off the weakling. I'm not here to to do
19.
Oh, 19. Okay.
Because I think Naiades would look, even though she looks weird, she's fairly calm and harmless. So.
And with that, you'll see him take a couple steps back, and kind of cock his head a little bit to, as he mumbles something into the house behind him. And he seems to get whatever he was looking for in response. And he doesn't put the cannon away, but you do see him sort of relax his grip on it, and he's more holding it now instead of kind of pointing it in aggressively in your direction. Yeah, there might have been something. There might have been something that happened here. What's it to y'all?
Naiades would look to Tyrion and just wondered, should she continue, or did he want to step in? That kind of silent communication.
And Tyrion also looks the Vasile and Varric and has this look of. Do
You're
I
the
tell him
face,
whole
man.
truth?
Come on.
Like,
Come
look,
on. You got this.
I'm the face that needs to go to work in 5 hours. I'm sorry.
That's entirely fair. Do you guys want to pick this up next week? Because we are a bit late here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, let's pause it there and thank everybody who's watching our stream. It says one viewer, but I'm not confident that that's accurate, because who doesn't want to watch us?
It's actually 1 billion.
It's actually 1 million. Yep. No, I gotcha. Thank you everybody for watching us tonight through our technical issues that I hope they've been pretty quiet lately after that restart. So hopefully that doesn't happen again in the future. But thank you all for joining us for tonight. We'll be picking this back up next week as we talk to the hermit, and hopefully he doesn't shoot these guys. I think we're past shooting, but we'll see. Thank you all for joining us for tonight, and we'll see you guys next week. I should probably look at the camera while I'm talking instead of like off to the side, because you guys are all off to my side, but the camera's right here. I'm a terrible streamer. Thanks everybody.
That's why I have the camera where your Discord cameras are, your pictures.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. But let me send these guys off. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next week. Appreciate the views so much. Oh, I probably have my thing open to hit stop. Ha!